Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are watching in the world. Sean Driver, the Red Horn, and it is a wonderful day for some FA Cup magic. Chelsea visiting the racecourse. It's kind of crazy even just to say that. We were hoping for a Premier League draw when we were in the National League or in League Two, and we never really got there. And now we've got a Premier League draw with some hopes and aspirations that come along with it. Brendan, we had some magical chaos going on in the background before we started. But other than that, I didn't get a chance to really talk to you. So how the hell are you?
Good. It's even a much better day now that you were debriefing me on all the scores. I was fooling around, prepping a bunch of stuff before the match, so I didn't get to see how good all of that was. But to hear that and know that today it's a free hit, it's it's a fun time to have a Premier League team at the race course and get to see. Obviously, we don't have a Premier League caliber team, so it's not how we would do the Premier League, but it's still going to be fun to see how far off we are. So.
Yeah, for sure. And I'm curious to hear. I've got you sounding a little bit broken up with me, but that just could be my headset acting up rather than everybody. So if somebody in the comments wants to ask whether he's a little bit bitty, that would be perfect. Just to do that, it's to take you around the scoreboards right as I just left them. A very, very, very helpful day. Millwall beating Hull City probably would have won a draw there, but what that does is it's certainly bringing Hull City back to the pack, and with Southampton and us both chasing, it frees up the potential that there's two spots there between those three teams, and so that's massive. Brum lost to Charlton, and so that maybe starts to become, the guillotine is if it hasn't fallen, it's getting close. It's a tenuous position. Derby County, they had Sheffield Wednesday, they won, and Leicester City drawing Ipswich. Late goal, 76-minute goal. You look at the stats, it was all possession, all Ipswich, but Leicester was able to hold on and strip 2 points away from Ipswich. So it's a wonderful day going that way. As far as the FA Cup goes, everything's for the course. And so we get into this one, the Joey Jones Derby. I don't know whether can we call it the Joey Jones Derby, even if it is just for fun? For those that aren't aware, Joey Jones, Mr. Wrexham, 376 matches in Wrexham Red. And then he also had a big stint with Chelsea. Was it 90 games? I don't think I put that down, but in between the second and third stint, he played with Mickey Thomas. And if you get a chance, Fearless and Devotion did a really good podcast with Mickey Thomas talking about that time that they both played together with Chelsea when they were in the second division, and looking to get them up. So it's that one's worth a listen as I think it's their most recent one that came out, if you're looking to follow that one. So I expect that we are going to be hearing, Joey, all the time today, and I'm here for it, as both clubs should be doing, I think, something to recognize the brilliance that he was. Unfortunately, we lost him last summer. Even more unfortunately, his wife passing suddenly thereafter. It would have been his 71st birthday 3 days ago. And so we'll be thinking of Joey Jones as we take this one on, and we hope for a Wrexham win and into the final 8 teams. Like, that's where we're at, talking about magic, the quarterfinals, mass chaos and craziness. I guess a question for the chat, and maybe for you, Brendan. Are we all like, there's some talk when you're in a battle for the playoffs and a battle maybe for automatic promotions, although that might be a stretch, that cup competitions take away from your ability to really focus on that and prepare. Are we at the stage that says, damn the fences and we're going to war and let's get this all done? Or are we in a situation where, yes, this is fun, and yes, we're going to get Chelsea at home, but if we lose this lets us focus on the league? Or is that just what you say when you lose?
I think there's some of that. I think we want to win this, right? Like, it's fun. I guess when I come to cup matches, my priorities are no one gets hurt.
Mm-hmm.
We don't get wrecked in the game so that it kills momentum in the league. And then when it's a Premier League team, that we look competitive. We look like we're not that far off in belonging in that next league up. And then ideally it's F and win, So
F and win. the story of how this one's going to go. It's interesting. We'll get through the lineup. W&G saying they knew that they played Neto and Garnacho. I'll be honest, Garnacho I expected. Nito I did not. They've gone with two of their regulars, where most of the time in the FA Cup competition they've been playing sort of their B squad. They're bringing their B squad to us today, except for two, their goalkeeper and Nito. So Nito, my pronunciation probably wrong. I don't watch a lot of Prem football. I'll be completely honest. So if I'm getting the names wrong and I don't know football, you can say whatever you want about it. I follow Wrexham and I follow international football, mostly Canada. So it is the B team +2, so 9 out of 11. Sanchez has had one FA Cup start. Before, other than that, it was Jorgensen, their other backup, but it's mostly been him and net for everything. It's interesting when you watch Chelsea. They had, and I didn't see how they did against Aston Villa during the week, but they played Arsenal last week, Aston Villa on Wednesday. They've got us today, and then they've got some club from France called Paris Saint-Germain, PSG.
Who are they? What?
I guess there's some sort of team. So in the Champions League, so there's some games they've had sandwiched around with that one.
We might not be the most important.
Now they get the mighty Wrexham,
yeah,
and I'm here for it. I'm here for it. So I don't know. Should we jump into the lineups? We got lots of time, but
yeah, I have their lineup up because you were talking about it. But
because I was talking about it. So let's just jump into their roster as we go through it. So, Delap 9 starts, Nito 24, Garnacho 13, Achimpong 7, Santos 10, Lavia 1, Hato has had 5 starts for them. Toshin, wearing the captain's armband, has had 7 starts for them. Sar, their center back, and this is interesting to me, only 1. And I actually saw Sam Smith and yes, he's a Premier League center back and defender, but saw just 1 start, and I went, oh, maybe there might be something there. If Sam Smith can run onto the ball through some stuff, we might have some opportunities there. And Badiashile, 6 starts, and then Sanchez with the 27. So they're bringing it, but they not full power. But then they've got, you look at their bench, they've got a stacked bench. If this game goes late, they've got weapons to bring on, and so we'll be in for a battle. I don't know what everybody's thoughts are for that. I expected a little bit more from them, not necessarily specific players, but I thought maybe 3 or 4 regular starters. But obviously, there's an opportunity to refresh, and I say that because their manager wants some hardware. This is obviously the biggest cup available to them. And so I thought they'd go for it maybe a little bit more. And maybe that speaks as a little bit of measured disrespect to say they think we're not enough. I don't know. We can measure that off, and they can still get the job done with a B squad.
They think at the very least they can hold the game close with this group at the very least. And maybe they keep a lead and they don't have to use anybody, right? But that their top guys are so good that when they bring them in, if you give them 20 minutes, they're definitely going to put up a couple of goals, and therefore they can either claw back and go ahead or just, put it away. That if I was them, I'd probably be thinking that. If I was Chelsea, not every Premier League team has their quality, but those top 6 or so, they seem like they only need 20 minutes to lay it to a lower league team. So.
Yeah, husbanding, we would call that load management, I guess, potentially, whatever. They've had 4 games, so this is maybe also just simply by necessity, identified by W&G that they did change their lineup as against Hull. So we'll get after it. We'll figure it out. A reminder of this one, if tied at the end of 90 plus added time, we'll go into extra time. That extra time will be 30 minutes, not golden goal. And if it ends up being tied after that, we go to penalty shootout. So all those are in play. They're not, the replays are done with in the FA Cup, and so here we go. And that makes sense. So Deandra, defensive team, just to Brendan's comment, that hold it close and bring in the subs late, and it's indicative of us needing to get goals early and often, because if we don't, we're going to be in a world of trouble here, trying to park the bus late in the game or hold on when they're coming downhill at us. But it'll be interesting nonetheless. Did you want to chat Wrexham lineup before we get going?
Sure.
Did you have any comments on Chelsea's?
No, I don't know enough to know. The names look familiar, but I couldn't really tell you much. So.
And I should announce just for everybody. So my wife had surgery. I won't get into the details. She's fine. Everything's great. I've got to go and jab her with a needle at 10:30, and so I'm going to leave at 10:30 to go and do that, as she's trying to husband the kids, husband the kids, take care of them, shelter, make sure they're all right while high and sore. So mass credit to her for giving me the freedom to do this today, and I hope the kids are good and they don't end up having me have to leave. So anyway, 10:30, I'll go and deal with that, and Brendan will take over. Wrexham's up on the screen, Brendan?
Yes, they are.
So no Danny Ward, which might have been a little bit of a surprise. I thought a cup game, but this is indicative of us going for it. We've brought really damn close to an A lineup, and one that we've seen frequently. Ogonko, the back line, is Cleworth, Hyam, and Doyle. It's interesting. There's websites out there like Wrexham Reds and social media groups that were talking about Viner sliding into the back. I've kept on saying this from the time that he came here. Viner should not be one of our back line outside of injuries and coverage. He's not our go-to. He's a holding mid, and you look at his stats, and his stats scream holding mid, and that's what he's going to play today. He's going to play holding mid. So Cleworth, Hyam, and Doyle in the back. You've got Longman, who's going to be playing on the right side, Thomason on the left side. I thought maybe Kabore was going to get a run. He hasn't been playing as well, but he's got the higher ceiling. I thought he'd be up for the challenge. You go to the young guy and say, bring it. I thought maybe he might be the answer, but I don't even see him on the back. So he's injured. Is that what's going on? Check the injury.
The guy that's injured is Dobson. He has a cast on his hand.
He's got a cast. Yeah, he had surgery. So he had a broken wrist from the Charlton game. Didn't know exactly. I don't know exactly when that happened. But he's got a broken wrist, and I thought he'd be done. But he's coming out because I thought, well, Sheaf is done, right, until late March. Matty James is out with a broken finger until mid-March. And if it's a broken finger, then why is he not out there with a cast? But in any event, I thought it could be. Who else would slide in there then, I guess? LOB slides back, potentially, I think was the discussion.
Yeah, you figure we're thin at midfield. And what do?
Yeah.
They take, instead of being conservative and flood the front with forwards, we move our only extras up into the front, and then we take Viner and put him in there. And I think that might be largely because Brunt is now back, right? So you were maybe holding Viner off as, I don't want to have to go to Scar to replace either of the two wings in the back, right? The left and the right. So now that Brunt's there, he can play both. He can fill in for Doyle or Cleworth. So now moving Viner forward is more acceptable, I think.
Yeah. Hi, Little Miss, and thanks, Jed, for that note. The wrist has been pinned. I didn't know it was that serious, and I don't even know what play it happened on, but in any event, I don't know what your take on it is and whether you've seen the stats, but the very limited time that we've seen Viner, I thought that he's that veteran voice. He's control, and Brendan, your audio is hit or miss today. That's what I was wondering, if it was just my headset or whether it was you. But it might be something on your end with the connection, something to check. But with Viner, I don't know what your thoughts are. He looked like that veteran voice in the back that could bring us some stability potentially late in match. And he looked good, but I just don't want him in that role. And I think this is where his home is. I think that he is sort of an added defensive feature who has amazing passing from the back. And if he can fit into that role, we have ourselves a true weapon there. And so I'm excited to see how that rolls here today as he soaks in that position. And he played here partially when he was with Bristol City. He played on sort of their wings or on the side of their midfield in other matches. So I'm excited to see what he has to bring. But as far as their injuries, they've got 4 out. Nobody who I really noticed in Mudryk who's suspended. So they've got bodies on the bench. Palmer, not one of them. He's got the full day off. Excuse me. Picking up a bit of a cold/exhaustion, just waking up every 4 hours to medicate. But we're all good. We're here.
And we're getting this one done. But
yeah, I thought that was potentially just a straight penalty move. If you need somebody on late, and you're going to go to pens.
Interesting.
Then you go, hi, Michelle. You got to keep that in mind, sort of going through this.
Really?
Yep.
Like that's who you'd want? Rodriguez is who you think's your sniper?
Well, I mean, you're talking 5 people that you need to have out there to go out, and I'd hope that one of your strikers is going to be a guy who's got the capacity, right? Now, why does it say FA Cup?
5-6 shooters. I don't think Rodriguez is ever on that list, but maybe you're right.
I'm a little bit nervous that my TV broadcast, and if anybody is in Canada, says that the match is going to be on Sportsnet and on Sportsnet 360. I'm on Sportsnet 360 and I'm watching Plays of the Month right now, although it says Wrexham v Chelsea. So I don't know if this is just a buffer. We'll keep an eye on it. But if you're in Canada and you get a chance to scroll around on Sportsnet to see if it's there, let me know. If not, I'm going to have to grab the World Package to load it up here. So let me know. Well, and T-Bay, that's exactly what I'm saying is which channel are you watching on? Because it's actually on Sportsnet 360, which is part of my cable package without World. So I was like, oh, great, I don't have to go and buy it today. But as I'm watching Sportsnet 360, I'm getting Plays of the Month. So I might have to modify things if it doesn't rectify. And let's say the game kicks off in 15 minutes. So if it doesn't fix in 5-10 minutes, I'm going to have to get after it. So let me know what you got anyway. I might go to listings.
Also, the new Welcome to Wrexham coming in May.
Oh, I got a program. Hold on, I didn't hear that. Programming alert: Wrexham v Chelsea coming up. Okay, so no need to panic. They just haven't connected it yet. Go ahead, sorry, Brendan. I missed that because I was all panicking.
Welcome to Wrexham in May.
In May, perfect. And then we haven't talked about they're going back to the East Coast of the U.S.
Yes, Tampa Bay, a Yankee Stadium, and then back to
Chester.
Yeah,
going to play in Chester, Pennsylvania. Got to go to Chester, right? Second time that they'll be doing that. So Utah's in the house. Tim, how are you? Everybody checking in. Like buttons down below. Make sure you smash that if you're joining. You haven't been here before, and you're okay with hearing a Canadian and a Yank give you their 2 cents. I like to think we do a pretty damn good job, Brendan. We got enough people here, but hit the subscribe button, join us in the chat, and share your thoughts. Score predictions. Do you have anything? I was watching Ben Foster with those guys on cycling, the cycling podcast. He had a 1-1 we win in penalties. There was a Chelsea fan there who said 3-0 Chelsea and another who said 2-0 us. I'm leaning towards this being, if it's tied going late, I think we're losing in regular time. I think this is a 2-1 win us, but we're going to have to score too early and we're going to be puckering everything. We'll see where it's at. Brendan, what have you had thoughts in any stretch?
I thought 2-1 or 2-2 with pens.
With pens, and then flip the coin, and we'll see where it goes from there. I'm not nervous about this one like I am with the other matches, and I don't know if that's a byproduct. Like I thought, was looking at the scoreboard and watching everybody getting points around us, and I was going to be miffed and upset from what was happening. But the table doesn't look too bad, and as W&G said, with Hull City struggling, we win next time. We've got an opportunity to climb up into 5th. Southampton not playing today because, well, they're playing in the FA. They're not playing in the championship game, so we'll figure it out.
I heard that other pundits saying that they thought that this was a classic game for more, where they would be used to kind of that style, more physical banging, that they would be more comfortable with Sam Smith, and that's closer to a Premier League player than Moore is in his style, and that if Parkey was smart, he'd be playing the Moore
Kiefer
kind of, hook it in from the sides, something they're not used to seeing. And supposedly Chelsea is not very good against set pieces. Therefore, you'd be wanting to try to get those and have as big a team as possible.
You got really
dominate. Yeah.
You got really bitty on that one. So sorry, so I missed it. You
missed all of that?
Just the last little bit, the last sentence.
I think that the idea is that they're young kids and they're not that great on set pieces in the box physically, and that you should have gone with the biggest team possible, try to get those, dominate the set pieces, and score that way.
Yeah.
But I love this is my favorite team. I love the hustle team. So.
Yeah. We will be bringing it to them anyway. I'm just going to run a poll here because of Mardi Gras' statement that says we should be throwing it away, and Deandra's saying the same thing. You're a bit robot-y today, so we'll figure that out while Brendan will have a chance.
I didn't want to try to fix it while you're on. Yeah.
In the time where I've got an hour to build things up. Yep. The other announcement too, the Swansea City game. I don't think we're going to have anybody watching our watch along, as much as I don't want to sell it and promote it. But Rob and Ryan are doing the broadcast on that one, and I'm hoping that's what we end up getting on the iFollow. But we'll see how it goes. It'll be on Sky with Rob and Ryan, and so I imagine there'll be a lot of people wanting to check in on that one. I will be frustrated if I don't get to hear them as much as I enjoy Mr. Griffiths. Something new is always fun. So. We'll see how that one goes with Swansea. Cardiff City tomorrow, semifinal. The women in the is it the Butte Cup or the Adran? No, it's the Butte. We won the Adran. So the triple header against them. Figure that out. And the poll is coming here. Should we have thrown this one away? League first, keep it close, and wait and hope for magic. I'll say instead of wait for magic, hope for magic, and go all out. What would have been your preference? Do we want to be in the final 8 of the FA Cup, which is mad to say? You see the graphic that goes out there. To see the names that are on there, Port Vale and Norwich City, Southampton, of course, but then big clubs, and Butte Energy. Thank you for that one. The FAW Butte Energy Cup, and we're on all for it tomorrow. Deandra and Brendan leading the charge. I probably will be there as I'll focus on trying to make sure my wife's okay after dealing with her surgery, which went well. If you were, the crowd are definitely loud. And now that I've got the game, I can certainly hear them. Oh man, just find a way to eke this one out, right?
Definitely.
Just eke this one out. We've made the quarterfinals once before. Up on the graphic here, 73-74. I will say about that quarterfinals, I'm 99% certain that they had one less round of the proper round. So if you're talking about wins necessary to get to this point, this matches with the top that they've made, but an opportunity to really, really shake things up and have a lot of fun. And so, what did you vote on the poll there, Brendan? Are you keep it close and hope for magic, or you go for it all? League first.
Yeah, I mean, again, I don't want anyone hurt. So if no one's going to get hurt, then go for it. But yeah, I mean,
well, we can just get Dobson and we just put pins in them and cast them up and send them back out there.
Exactly. I don't know. Keep it close and then hope for magic. I wouldn't mind if they pack it in. You know, it's always scary and I hate that. But if they pack it in the last 12, 13 minutes and try to get to pens, I'm okay with that.
Yeah. It's the coin flip of the pens, I think we would take. Chelsea probably not that interested. I think if we're going to try and win this one, we've got to get a couple early. I would make a good pirate. Did I say arg? Or do I sound really piratey today? I don't know. And here's hoping we can beat the World Club champions. It'd be just crazy, right? 8-time winners looking for their 9th, 4th round last year. So they're doing better there. But only one loss in their last 5. That was Arsenal, I believe. So that means they must have beat or drew Aston Villa. I didn't look up things. And they've got PSG coming up for them on Wednesday. From Wrexham to PSG, it's gobsmacking, isn't it? Like you sit there and you think about it when this whole journey started under Rob and Ryan, to sit there in a position where we're going to play Chelsea in the 5th round. But not only that, we're going to be playing a Premier League team that's competing in Europe and is going to follow their match with us by traveling to Paris to play PSG. Just bonkers, right? So I expect that the race course is there. I'm hoping that I hear just nonstop Joey Jones the whole day through. I would actually like to hear the Chelsea fans join in on that one. There was rumors going on early that because you have to have more away allocation for the FA Cup, that there was going to be a potential that they'd move the away fans into the tech end and then have to reallocate the tech end fans into the away section and elsewhere through the stadium. That didn't happen. So only 1,300 seats, I think it is, for Chelsea, nestled in the corner as always. Can't wait to get that cop going.
Where is everyone watching it? In the U.S.
Where is it? This
US,
is on ESPN, right?
It's at ESPN?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Live said ESPN or Fubo TV. It was the other one that I've seen. So if you haven't, did I put the link in the description that takes you to the live soccer. So wherever you are in the world, yes, VAR. Thank you, Jed, for that one. VAR in play for this one. And just to do a rundown of where these are, Wrexham v Chelsea, ESPN Select for $12.99, the ESPN app with a subscription in the US, and if you're looking elsewhere, I've put a couple out there. Australia, you're watching this one on Stan Sport. Canada, you're watching this on Sportsnet 360 for free. Sportsnet World online if you have the subscription, and the USA. I've already gone through that. And New Zealand has it on BeIN or BBC Sport Web, BBC One, TNT Sports 2 in the UK, Ireland Republic. And that's where we're at. So in the tunnel, this is going to be fun. Reds versus Blues. Chelsea visiting the race course. If this would have happened 5 years ago, you would have just been like, this is amazing. We're going to get a fun day after to soak this in, and we'll just take our loss. But instead, we're into this one with aspirations and the ability to shock. And so let's get into it. I'm 2-2 Pens. There it is. Denise, she's called it. And so if she's called it, that's how it's going to be. I mean, Denise has had the magic as far as predictions go, I think, more than anybody this year. So we'll take that from Denise. Oh, that would suck. Buffering. Players making their way out onto the pitch.
That's an interesting view. From the field, you can see how big the pouring's going on that stairwell area. Yeah. Is it weird every week? I mean, I know you have the drone footage that goes up on YouTube, but it's watching every game, and there's Rob and Ryan made their way there. You know, they have to for a match like this. Yeah.
Crazy. And did you see his celebration with Wolverine?
No.
When they did the draw, worth watching. If
I did see that.
TikTok where he sees the realization hitting him late. Chelsea at home, and then Chelsea. Oh, expletive coming out. So, man, do a thing. What's your thoughts on it? And the one that we didn't talk about was O'Brien being up there with Rathbone, and whether Windass maybe had a home. Are you saving him because Moore and Windass is the better combination? Would you have thrown Broadhead up there? It's like we've got the back 7, well 8 if counting Ogonkwo. That's what we normally would see. The front 3 is an interesting combination. Would you have swapped around? I mean, you've talked about Moore, but Windass or Broadhead for anybody that was up there?
Well, I think, again, that Windass-Moore combo is really good. And bringing that in late could bear a lot of fruit. And you could use O'Brien Rathbone to match the speed and pace of the younger kids that are out there right now. So,
yeah. Thanks, John, for saving me on the Hugh Jackman. I had Hugh Grant in my head, and I knew that wasn't it, which was why I was snapping my fingers trying to draw. It wasn't clicking early in the morning. So the hoarding getting walked off. we're getting ready. Man, now that lower view from the tech end to the size of that elevator shaft staircase, it is big. And yeah, Scott, that's this one of the big stories for me is Viner in the midfield, is because that's where I think his home is. You watch his passing stats, he has more defenders beat with a through ball than anybody else in the championship. Or I shouldn't say that. I think he's in the top 3. And so he's got the ability to open things up. He's got the ability to connect forward, which is something that we've struggled with. And to me, he's the exact player we need in that role, not in the back 3, but in that role. And I'm hoping he can do that. Plus, when we saw him come in against Charlton to manage the end of the game, he was out there vocal, like he was running the club. And we haven't seen that sort of captaincy leadership as obvious as it was on the pitch. I haven't seen that at all since really jumping in on the Wrexham train. And you can see him just constantly measuring and controlling. So I'm excited to see him go there. Garnacho, I guess he's a player. That's what the rumors tell me. So we'll see how that happens. It's been a good day in the championship around Ipswich drawing with Leicester. Hull City dropping all 3 points to Millwall, which is a blessing and a curse. Birmingham dropping all 3 points. Now we're looking for us to do our thing here as Chelsea standing on the ball, going to go from right to left, and we're underway. Right to left on your computer screen, your TV screens, Wrexham from left to right, and it's a long ball down as we start to figure out where everybody is, and the early battle frees it up, and it's Rathbone. Oh, sorry, Sam Smith. Maybe I should put my glasses on. Control for us, Hyam, looking down the pitch, right foot. Flipped on. Sam Smith going to get to it, gets freed up. And there's the big body in the back, one of them anyway, Toshin. And did they move? Are they covering? I thought it was going to be 19 Sar in the middle, but it looks like he's going to be on the right side, which makes more sense. The Fatmob had him in the middle, and I thought maybe there's an opportunity to run in behind somebody who hasn't seen a lot of game time. But they've done the right thing, I think, and moved Toshin into the middle. Right-hand side. That's got to be Sar then. Big bodies. I know Sam Smith is a ninja at being able to find ways to get to balls that are in the air, but he's amongst some tree trunks. Long ball. That was freed up. Garnacho lost it, and then Longman lost it, and here comes Chelsea on the counter attack. Man, quick through the middle of the pitch, and it's Garnacho. 18-yard box looking cross into the area. Sorry, which one?
Longman. What the hell was that?
Yeah, I don't know. Heavy freed it up, and Garnacho said, thank you very much, and Chelsea putting the pressure on 25 yards out. Freed up Badiashile, kickabout, center backs all the way up to 25 yards. Garnacho, or Badiashile, Lavia, and Sar all up forward and only one man back, being Toshin to kind of rally things as they draw it back. That would be gorgeous, eh? Overtaking Hull on Tuesday. Pushed forward, that's got to be Nito. And he's lost the ball, interrupted and stolen by Doyle, and he's looking for an opportunity. He tried to play it to Smith, but inside. Smith going outside. And a giveaway from Chelsea and a goal kick. Well, 2 minutes in. Accommodating, but in it. Oh, the fans. The fans, listen to that. God, I don't even want to say anything. I just want to soak that all in. If you guys, I hope somebody's got the audio, but that was awesome. So, Ogonkwo getting us restarted. Yes, Deandra, thank you. No spoilers. He gets us underway. Like buttons down below. Let people know we're here. Is that, flicked on by Smith, but couldn't get there to Ollie, and he's all the way back to chase on to Sanchez, who collects it and plays it over to the right-hand side to Toshin. Toshin, man on. Difficult play. Gets it up to Nito. It gets flicked and intercepted, interrupted, and Thomason collects. Viner, nice ball. Rathbone. Couldn't take control of it. Lost it. Santos collects. And here they build. Sanchez. Free kick. Didn't like how aggressive. Man, New haircut? Was that Max? No, it wasn't Max. It was Chaim. Chelsea with it. Playing it forward under pressure. LOB now. He's got Sar. He's going to push it through to Neto. I'll take that high press. As long as we don't get can opened and ripped through, because they're quick through the midfield. I mean, they're a Prem team, and they're one of the best in the world for a reason. Lavia with it. Midfield stripe. Neto draws it back. Center back kickabout with a couple of touches from the midfield. But right now, Badiashile on the left-hand side pushes it forward. Lavia, he's going to go, presses on. Just looking for free bodies and openings as they look to eke their way forward. And Viner got onto it. And there's Ollie. He's got Longman running. He's going to draw it back. Kluworth. Think of this as a Champions League match, right? I thought, naively, not that I was looking ahead or anything, but I thought that the FA Cup holder got an automatic spot in the Champions League. I didn't know it was Europa. I mean, I guess you take it, but I don't know why I thought the FA Cup was one of the ones that got a free pass into the Champions League. Must have changed that just recently. Never looked at it because you never really thought, right? Gabalok. Chelsea with it. Lavia. Lots of possession for the guys in blue, which is exactly what we want and right where we want them. Garnacho taking on Longman. Rathbone comes to aid. He just kicks it back. They come searching again. Heavy first touch on the wing, but still able to collect and play it back, and it's recycled. Toshin. Badiashile, long ball searching for Garnacho. Is it going to stay in? He's chasing it down to try and get it there, and I think he played it. And so we'll end up, well done by Garnacho, just right on the line to play that back, and Chaim kicks it out for a throw-in, and they'll go quick here. Viner is a big boy, right?
Yeah, like him big.
Tree trunks in the middle. We're getting the fancy commentary on FOTMob because of Chelsea. I didn't even look. Is there something more fancy than normal? Oh, with all the stories, we're getting the tweets. They get joys like this from FOTMob. Here's a remarkable stat for all the Chelsea fans out there. Tonight marks Chelsea's 109th consecutive match across competition since the start of the last season, where they have not started a single player aged 30 or more. Last player to start, 39-year-old Silva on the last match of the 23-24 season. They like him young in Chelsea. That's a bad joke. I'll take that one back. Whoa. Thank you, Medanilla. I appreciate that on the super chat. Donating to the channel. Greatly appreciated. Tom's checking in from Leicester. The 1-1 draw helped us out. Is this just extended center back kick about 7 minutes in? Not really anything much coming forward, but high press and not really anything coming out of it for us. The fancy commentaries were getting updates every couple of minutes from FOTMob, giving us details of the game or backstory and facts. Max collects it. Longman gets it to Chaim. He's going to flip it through, tries to get it to Rathbone. It's touched. Dobson goes in, collects it, tries to get it out to Smith, but it's knocked down by Sar. They move forward again, having a tough time cracking sort of about the 30-yard area for us. Really, just the Garnacho one and then the giveaway by Longman has been the only thing that they've had coming forward 8 minutes in. But lots of possession. It's got to be 85% at least. Well, 80%. Mistouch there. Longman collects it. We've got an opportunity, 30 yards. Viner, he's dancing around. He's looking for options. Chip up. Couldn't get it up over top as he was looking for Longman on the right-hand side.
These guys are 7 feet tall. How is it we're hitting in everyone's head?
Hyam. Why is the whistle blowing and what's the ref doing? Waving backwards. I missed that one. So I was too busy wondering if Hyam gave an extra little shove on that one. Mike, this is going on in the background while I write a paper comparing the UK and US constitutions. So make sure you make a lot of noise when we score. We'll do that. That's actually a paper I would read because I don't know anything about the UK one. I had to take the US Constitution, and when I was studying in Korea, didn't study at all. I opened the book right before the final and went in and went, oh, there's a 14th Amendment. Had no idea. I guess that's what I'm writing about today. So I'm curious to see that one. It's starting to settle in. The crowd's getting a little bit more subdued. It's starting to feel like a proper football match. I'd like to see us get an opportunity here as Thomason's over on the left wing on the long switch over and he draws it back to Doyle. Doyle searching. He's going to flick up in the air looking for LOB. He tried to curl it back to himself and they put the flag up for an offside. "100%, Tony. Nice to have you here." No investment in the club at all. Drawn back. Sanchez with it. Thanks, Scott. I appreciate that. Well, LOB with it. We're back underway. Looking for a through ball. Can't get it. It's just the benefit or a curse as you watch this early. The center backs are comfortable coming forward to intercept ball, which allows for that potential opening for Sam Smith to get in behind as it's Chelsea 18-yard box looking for an opportunity. Stabbed forward by Viner, and it's LOB dancing through, and he gets clattered into, and a free kick for us going the other way. Brendan, any thoughts on their back line? Because it just feels to me like they're comfortable. Yes, they're offside trap and all that sort of stuff. But to me, they're quite high, which allows for that opportunity. That's a weapon that Smith has that Moore does not, is getting in behind. And I'm looking at that and thinking maybe there's an opportunity there.
I would agree. And I think we did an absolutely shitty job so far at lobbing it over or putting it into space.
So find a way to get there. Smith up in the air too soon. But the clearance is poor, and it's Dobson, the man in a cast. As he's got it and collects it back, and we're going to recycle in the back through Hyam. Doyle, press forward from Chelsea, dances around one man, gets it over to Viner, and we're just going to settle it around in the back. Longman. See, the problem is you're serving it up to three giants in the back. So you're asking Smith and Longman and Rathbone and O'Brien to do some pretty epic things in getting around them. I'd like to see those through balls as much as we can, but not there yet. 12 minutes in as it's all the way back to Sanchez. That's what I'm hoping too, right? Don't need to bring their players out and their big guns. Keep them at bay. Sarr back to Sanchez. Press all the way up, two men running forward on him and pushing the back. Ref lets that one go, and it's headed out, and they'll get a throw in. So far, nothing in it, right? Either way. Added possession to them, but no real threats. Our limited chances, we're going for it, but we haven't been able to connect on anything big going through. Just need a couple moments of brilliance.
Max creeping too far forward worries me.
Well done to get that one through. Free kick going to go against us, and a potential yellow. Maybe too early in the game. Santos gets taken down in a tough challenge. Missed the ball entirely to Doyle and got him straight into the legs. all the way through. Bit of a dangerous opportunity potentially, but neatly handled as Dellup couldn't get up to it, and it was cleared out by Haim. It'll be throw in 20 yards out. Well framed out in front of Viner, and it's going to be more center back kickabout. Santos has it, right hand side. Chiampong, Santos, 45 yards out, and still, fortunately for us, they haven't been able to crack the egg.
I like the sporadic pressure.
You like which, sorry?
The sporadic pressure.
Yeah. Rathbone all the way up, and there it is again on Badia's shield. Longman goes all the way forward, can't get it. Garnacho able to get it, but between both Longman and Rathbone,
like
and there's
bad plays already.
Click of the heels. Longman gets into Garnacho, and he goes down. Julia says, "Hubby's there. I think I can hear him singing." Dobson couldn't get to that loose ball. Lavia ends up collecting it instead. Santos with it now. Right-hand side. Nito, 30 yards out, looking for options as Chelsea. This is about where they've been stuck, in LOB intercepts, and Doyle has it. Can we turn it into something? No, it's a giveaway. Doyle with a bad pass. Now they're 25 yards in and looking for options as LOB tries to get back and recover. 8 yards, 9 yards, 2 yards, and it's turned over, and Dobson grabs it and just thumps it out and will reset. Got to limit the turnovers. LOB kicks it out, and the throw in for them. Yep, that was the right call, as it took a while for the line to make sense of what to do with that one. Stabbed through the legs of Lavia. That might be ours. No. Throw in again. They're going to go all the way back to the center backs, and away we go. Through the middle, Viner intercepts, recollects it as it's passed forward, and he threw ball, but too heavy. That's exactly what I wanted to see from him, though. Intercept, gets it back. I think it was Doyle. Doyle puts it back on his foot. He turns and immediately looking up the pitch for Sam Smith, but a little bit too heavy on the weight of it, and just goes harmlessly to the center backs of Chelsea. Playing the 3-4-2-1, same as us. Badiashil. Back to Sanchez. Long ball through the middle to a Garnacho, who runs forward, collects it, leaves it there, and it's up forward to Delap, but it's too far. Headed away, scramble in the middle of the pitch. Who's going to get it? Viner's going to knock it back. And we're going to play it forward. Whoa, heavy touch by Max, but he's able to collect it and get it over to Haim. And it's now a long searching ball. If we're onside, there's an opportunity. Sam Smith all the way forward to exactly what we said from Sam Smith. The opportunity to get behind. The center backs get caught out, and that's a gorgeous forward ball that just skips. And I think Sanchez made a mistake and didn't come forward to go and collect it. Doesn't matter. Sam Smith collects, puts it in. 1-0 for the good guys. Sam Smith, thank you very much. And we'll go to the VAR. W&G identifies I'm skeptical if that's offside. And it will be checked, so let's temper it a little bit. But that was gorgeous, and what we want to see the whole time is there's Sam Smith. Contact. Oh, I think he's good. That right arm. And we're not going to know from there, but that right arm, if it is offside, is going to be by fingertips. Well, you can't score with your hand, so it doesn't matter. The shoulder should be fine. Can't score with your fingertips. Never mind. I'll take that back. If it's the right shoulder, I think we're good. One touch, left foot, pots it in the far left corner. Couldn't come back. Couldn't get back. Woo, baby. I hear booing, which tells me that is there a VAR challenge? Just play on. Let's go. I hear boos. Rob and Ryan are celebrating and blowing kisses on FaceTime. Checking goal, possible offside, up on stupid VAR. Let's see. How are you going to tell from that angle? Give us a pause. Like, it's shoulder to shoulder. God, that's close. Oh, I think he's good. Foot's there on the right. Onside, baby! 1-0. That is the angle they've got for VAR, is to figure that out? I mean, how in the hell are you going to figure that out? Let's go. Play the ball. Play the ball. Beautiful. 1-0 for the good guys. Now it gets fun. Let's get another one. Let's get another one. And that's what we wanted and what we thought could happen, and why you play Sam Smith in this game. It's like Parky knows what he's dealing with and what he's looking for. Because I'm going to get center backs. Deandra, I wish if I could be a fly on anybody's wall of anybody listening, it'd be Deandra, knowing that this is going to VAR and they're checking it, because she would have been freaking out because we're up 1-0. 20 minutes into this one. Get another one. Kicked out, bad pass forward, and it's just a giveaway, and Chelsea goes in. Yeah, backup squad -2, right? But don't matter. They've got too many games, and so they've got to manage the load. And so other than Sanchez and Neto, not regular starters at all, but we'll take it. We'll take it. Left-hand side. Garnacho. On Longman. Draws it back. Wait a second. Hato. I haven't said his name at all. I saw number 21, and that's the first time I've said his name. RKO claims that one. I rose from a dead sleep for an amazing pass. Now they're going to come back with the counter punch, and they're 35 yards out. He's moving forward, and that back line's still coming forward. You got burnt by Smith again, and you've shown he's got that weapon, but no respect yet. It's Neto, 25 yards out, looking for Garnacho. Doesn't have it, turns around, and then decides to go to him. Garnacho, Longman on him, 18 yards. He's dancing. Longman, Rathbone goes over to help all the way forward. 20 yards, look for an opportunity, did Lavia, and decides to give it up, and it'll go over to the right-hand side. Achiampong draws it back, and center back kicks about begins. And yes, a great start for Wrexham, as now that'll wake up Chelsea. And away we go. Well, that's just it. You're not signing scrubs if you're Chelsea, right? So players that can play might not have game time. Ooh, Longman just gets nutmegged by Garnacho, and here they are, opportunity left side, and Ogonko collects into the belly. RKO just brings the magic late. It's going to have to be a thing. If he's here early, we're going to tell him he's kicked out and banned. Flipped on, Viner with it. He's got an opportunity, gets it over to the left-hand side. Thomason collects and elects to draw it back. Dobson stabs forward, LOB in return, and he almost got it intercepted, but Doyle collects it. But there's lots of blue jerseys surrounding us as we're trying to break it down, and well done as we get collected. We go to Haim, who's going to run through the middle of the pitch. Not Haim, sorry, Doyle. Doyle with the high socks. Swung out. Viner, nice little dance, and he gets pulled down, and that'll be a free kick and a yellow card coming out to Lavia. He got abused, danced around, didn't like it, and he grabs the big man from behind and tackles him to the ground. Yes, there you go, Medinita. Savoring this moment until the second half happens. There will be some butt puckering for sure. Okay, start playing lullabies for RKO in the background so we can put him to let him have a nap. 23rd minute. Wrexham AFC 1-0 up on Chelsea in the 5th round of the FA Cup. Pardon me? So free kick, 45 yards out. Dobson's on the ball. There are red jerseys lined up at about 23 yards, 24 yards out. It's going to be a short one to Viner is going to play it. We're going to eke a little bit closer to Dobson. You're offside. You're offside. Shot, and it was to save, but the flag had to go up. Yeah, knew that one was offside. Max got a little overexcited on that one.
Good pass. No.
I'll take the pass. It was right on, but yeah, full body length. Did you see the daylight offside rule that's going to be started in the Canada Premier League that they're going to try?
No.
And so instead of just being a body part that has the ability to score being offside, it's daylight. So the whole body has to be passed, and offside is here. They come into the 18-yard box. Chelsea crossover and too far back, and they missed the pass as Thomason was there, but a little too far, and Achiampong couldn't get the pass, and they're going to have to recycle as that was dangerous, and we're let off with a really bad pass through the box. Neto into the area, cleared away. Badiashile collects. Now they're back to 40 yards and going to be recycled. Yeah, they're going to test it for a couple of years. I don't know why the Canadian leagues, well, MLS in the US and the Canadian Premier League have been the go-to for testing IFAB new rules. They did that with players on the deck and delays and substitution rules. Now it's the CPL going to test the daylight onside. But it's going to make the game more offensive. There's an opportunity here, 20 yards in, Neto. And the flag went up on that one? I missed that one. But you can have a player 90% of the way past the defender, and as long as he's got his ankle and his foot behind him, it's onside, and away we go. So it's going to open things up a lot more.
The foot, not the foot on the ground, not anything else.
I don't know how you measure 75% of the body, but Tom, but I think it makes it simple. Daylight. If you see daylight between the attacking forward and the defender, then it's offside. And if they're overlapped in any way, shape, or form, let the goal happen. Let's get some goals in this game. Throw in Chelsea 35 yards away from their own goal. Fans getting impatient, whistles going, riding them. Not sure why. It's taken them some time, but we're okay with it. And a turnover in any event. Rathbone and Doyle targeting there. LOB running forward, but too far on the touch. They get stabbed away. Collected there. Hyam just chip shot. Oh, giveaway. Counterattack. 3-on-2.
Get there, Max.
Opportunity, 18-yard box. Going to go far post cross. Max loses his man. Garnacho can't get there. Goes from cross goal, and it gets headed out. That was a bad cross, too far back again, and we've been let back down. We've been let off the hook by two bad entries into the 18-yard box by Chelsea that haven't been perfect. And there's a big thumping ball to leave it for Rathbone to go. It's off the ground. Funny spin. Rathbone up in the air, can't get there. Sam Smith trying to get there, clear back, and Sanchez collects. The game is fun. It's entertaining. Would you expect anything less for a show that is destined? This is destined to be an episode on the documentary, irrespective of the scoreline. But even an extra episode, as I say that, maybe. Man, the season's going to be packed. You got women winning hardware. You've got championship games all over the place to pick from, and there's a horrible pass. Neto just flicks it up and gives it to Ogonkwo. Sorry, RKO. The frustration, but at least you get to see stuff and then watch to see how I take it all in. Stabbed around. Nice pass. Is that Longman way over on that side? No, Thomason.
They look so much alike sometimes.
And you see the 47 and 14. Leading is always entertaining. The gospel from Dave. He's one of the Daves I know. Badiashile and Sanchez collect it back towards the Chelsea goal as Sanchez looking for opportunities. He's got Neto running forward, but decides to go over top. Delap, he gets grabbed in the back of the jersey. I don't know what Hyam was doing there, but Parkey's got a laugh and a chuckle, but that's a foul. And the color commentary saying just what I was disappointed by Hyam, just grabbed his shirt. It was not a necessary one, but anyway, center back kickabout as Toshin's got it, right-hand side to Sar. Sar up to Achiampong, 32 yards out, 35 yards out, and he's running forward. He's beat two men, but he can't get past Dobson, who collects it. Doyle now, he grabs it, and Dobson takes it out of him. Two in a phone booth, and they're able to maintain the ball. Thomason, Doyle, looking for options. Cut through the middle, still on the ball, working through. How many players do you want to take on before you make the pass? And he gets it after giving it to Smith, looking for a through ball. Sam Smith on the run again into the 18-yard box, opportunity, dancing. And he has lost his feet. The boots gave out on him. Didn't take the shot from the corner angle. Thought that Sanchez was there. Didn't like the opportunity, and his only option was Longman over on the right. And instead of giving him that, he curled back around, and the boots gave way. One of these times, the center backs are going to have to pick out that Sam Smith can beat you. I mean, maybe not. Let us do it all game long. I'm okay with Rathbone.
That was all Doyle.
That was all Doyle. Dancing through how many people before he got that one forward. And that pass for the goal was on Doyle too. So Doyle having himself a monster so far. Looking good as it's 35 yards out for Chelsea. Side now as Badiashile moves forward. Garnacho over on the wing. Still looking for options as they're 20 yards out, looking for a cross. It's not there. Garnacho runs towards the middle of the pitch and gets it up to Lavia, who's now dancing with it, looking for options and doesn't like him. So the switch is on. Sar, right-hand side. Achiampong, 18 yards. He's got pressure, so he's going to double back, and they're going to do a center back kick about at midfield. Koshin grabs it. Garnacho, Longman puts his hands on, bullet through Delap, kicks it up in the air. It's a loose ball. Somebody go and stab it, and Heim just left foot clear. Or sorry, Doyle left foot clear. Center back kick up out, continues again. And yes, Mertland, we scored against Chelsea, and we're going to get more. And we're going to get more. Sign that man. Sign that Doyle kid. Here comes Chelsea. Through the middle of the pitch with a nice pass, and it's dangerous. Boxed out by Max Kluwerth, and Ogonko comes out and collects it. Well done by Max Kluwerth to get just enough of the body not to commit a foul, but enough to throw him off and allow Arthur to come out there and collect it. If that's the most dangerous chance they get, I will take it. As there's the pass from Doyle looking for the second opportunity, and I'm just seeing Longman's there. Could he have taken that shot? I don't know why he didn't just try and go top bins. You needed to channel the Wrexham women. That's all. The only way they score now is top bins. But I guess you got a Premier League keeper and a regular starter there. You got to give him the respect he deserves. Maybe too much respect. Have a crack. Have a goal. And Badiashile back underway. Collects it. I'm loving this so far. Viner, through ball. Sam Smith. Back to Rathbone. Oh, I thought he was going to go to the middle of the pitch as we had a man on the run, but instead it's Longman on the wing. He's got O'Brien in the middle of the pitch. He's got Smith behind him. Forward. Smith deflects. Big save by Sanchez. Had to get up. I think that was destined for the crossbar, but ask the question and we'll get a corner. That we are after it. There's respect, but there is no fear.
I think that was going in.
I think that might have been curling down enough to at least hit bar down. Ask the question, deflection. Would have been close. But we'll take it. Had to be certainly stopped.
Throw the kitchen at him.
Left foot in swinger from O'Brien in front of the non-existent cop. Will channel the ghosts of Wrexham past to pull this one into the back of the net. Oh. Left foot far post and forget about it. Nothing but blue kit over there, but it's headed out. And Thomason was thinking about it, but the half volley too far and almost dangerous on the back pass. Woo! Clean out your shorts, everybody, on that bad back pass. But Rathbone goes back and saves it. Or sorry, Dobson goes back and saves it and punts it to Ogonko. Push in the back there, but nothing called. Delap now with it, battle through the midfield, and Dobson, who's everywhere defensively, being that pit bull we know he is. I want that other goal for insurance. Chelsea's got weapons on the bench. Max with it. Dobson holding it. Our side of the half. Flipped up forward. Sam Smith, a little bit of contact, but not enough. And it's Rathbone who goes and collects it and pitches it forward. A little bit too heavy. Scramble through the middle. Toshin and Longman in a battle, and Viner with a bad touch. Didn't know what to do. Dobson, he tries to nick it away, and here they come. Chelsea. We got numbers back, but it's Garnacho with it, 18 yards and moving forward. Max is out to take him on, and it comes as a loose ball deflected around, and there was a shout, I think, for a handball. but not given, and it's forward to Sam Smith. No red kit around, so he's going to bad back pass. Dobson and Hyam collect to rescue Sam Smith on the bad back pass. Rising to promotion. Right, John? And we've got the ball. Left-hand side, searching for a long ball through. O'Brien. Doyle. Dobson now, searching. Switch is going to be on, but first we draw it back to Hyam. Hyam. Doyle. Flipped up. Just headed away and out as he was searching for LOB on the run. Up over top. John, one goal. We need 6. I'm not going to get greedy. 6, man. Could you imagine the headlines? It's global, worldwide if Wrexham drops a bunch on Chelsea.
I'd feel better at 3-0.
Yes.
2-0 still, I'd be worried.
Smith grabs it. Rathbone, nobody really there, so the long switches on over to Thomason on the other side. LOB's offside, so he comes back, collects the pass. He's got 2 on him. He gets pushed in the back. Free kick from just inside the half. 35 minutes. 1-0 Wrexham. Like buttons down below if you're enjoying this. Join us to subscribe and join the chat as Max Kluwer collects it and has Garnacho chasing him down. Hyam, Doyle. All things have been through Doyle so far as he gets it to LOB, stabs it back to Doyle, and Doyle's going to go through the feet again, and he's got Viner. The man with the pass doesn't have an option, so he's going to draw it back. Headed forward, Viner collects, knocks it down neatly to Dobson, collects it again. Nobody's on the run, so Viner's looking for options. He's stuck, and he's got Longman on the run through the right-hand side, but the pass not there. I think caught everybody off with that steal, and nobody curled and went. Nobody did a curl and go, so Viner was stuck there with no receivers downfield except for Longman, who was running a straight fly pattern to try and beat Hato on the way back, but was unable to do so. How's that for the football references, the gridiron references? I think if we get up a lot, they'll take the L, right, John? But I think that's a lot to ask. I'll do my best, CWF. I don't know what kind of voodoo magic I can get. I'm going to take this to the half, and then I'm going to leave you with it, Brendan, because I'll go do my things that I've got to take care of, and I'll come back, yeah?
Okay.
Sanchez with it. Up forward to Badiashile. Right-hand side. Toshin. Through the middle. Neto too heavy, and Viner interrupts it. Intercepts to Doyle to Rathbone. Rathbone 20 yards looking for Viner. Viner ends up grabbing it. Oh, sorry, that's Doyle again. That deflects twice and goes out. Tried to get it through, deflects off a 2. Why did I think that was Viner? That was Doyle with the interception. Got it to Rathbone and ran onto the ball and gets it 17 yards out just inside and does a double deflect. And was that a pass or a shot? I think that was a shot. No, he was trying to get it to, I think he was trying to get that to LOB.
Yeah, I might try to bend it in the corner.
Corner. Dobson will take this one from the left-hand side in front of the cop. Right-footed in swinger. Find something, lads. Flat, 6 yards, and easily headed away at the near post. Thomason gets it, puts it back into the mixer, and it's headed out again. Garnacho there. He's battling with Thomason. He's running backwards, and he gets it back to Sanchez. And that's all we'll have from that set piece. 38th minute. Santos with it. Their side of half. Whew, breathe. There's still lots of time in this one, but this has been a fun one, and we've asserted ourselves quite nicely as just missed the tackle there, and now it's a scrambled ball. Collected Nito running forward. He's got Viner in front of him, goes to the left-hand side to Garnacho, who's going to have Longman step out on him. Chorus of boos raining out on Garnacho, who draws it back. Center back kickabout from 35 yards out. It's all the way over to Sarr. He's going to push it forward. Lavia running towards the wing. Is that Neto out there? He finds Achiampong, 9 yards, crosses forward, and it's stabbed away, knocked down by LOB, a little bit heavy on the touch, and he's just going to put it into safety through the middle of the pitch. Yeah, it's Europa RKO. I mean, let's slow down because we're still going to get like an Arsenal or a Liverpool. There's a lot. There's just big names, and there's still
not pressure
too much time in this one here. But yes, if you want to dare to dream, that's what you dare to dream for. Sanchez, 30 yards away from goal. Restarts to the center back kickabout and collects it 20 yards away from goal. There's the common sense. We aren't winning the FA Cup. Just enjoy the game. I'm down for it. But you can always dream. You can always dream. I think every match you play is just more madness. And so let that one play off. There's going to play on advantage. And Garnacho wide open, 9 yards out. Defense gets their shot. Saved off the line. And then, fuck. 1-1.
I am standing way too far on.
Came back to Ogonkwo and it went off of his back. I thought that was saved off the line. Garnacho beat it Ogonkwo. We had a defender on the line. I didn't see who it was, and they clicked it off, and it goes into the back
Thomas,
of the net.
he binged it right off of...
yeah, but what's he going to do? I mean, it's on the line. It's just a reaction save. As it's 1-1. We go again. Found Garnacho. He walked over. He danced just a little bit on the inside and, bounced off. Anywhere else, if he would have kicked that, it would have been free and clear. But just in a panic, standing last man on the line as he goes straight there, and he had it covered. And he just kicks it off of Ogonkwo's left shoulder, goes into the back of the net. Max just right through Max's leg. Left foot off of Ogonkwo's back. 1-1. Game on. And nothing from Rosenwa. Just a little bit of a clap. As here comes Chelsea again. Max was over to cover Garnacho, and it went through his legs on the shot. It bounced off of Ogonkwo, or bounced past Ogonkwo. Thomas was there, left-footed it off of Max.
Dabo cover where Heim was.
Yeah. But Garnacho.
Definitely a bad play by Heim.
We go again. I would take 1-1 going into the half. Let's just figure it out and do our thing and keep the attack on. We've been looking good with the ball. No reason to get deflated off of letting Chelsea, of all teams, score one in Wrexham. But now we hold from there. And a bad entry, and it's Ogonkwo with it. And the poll, while we're at it, most people saying go all in for this one. 45% when it started. $44 saying keep it close and hope for magic, and 11% saying just throw it away. But we're still in it. RKO. Oh, I got the kids bothering mom. Two attempts by both teams, one each on target, both of them goals. And out of that, it's been a lot of possession, but not a lot of breaking through. And for us, it's been immediate on the front foot, going for it. Reckless abandon and madness as Sanchez, long ball down the middle of the pitch, framed off by Thomason. And he's going to go back and collect it and kick that one out, throw in from 20 yards away. Badia Shill. How much added time are we getting? Just probably a minute, maybe two? Other than the goals, there's been nobody on the deck.
Yeah, shouldn't be.
Not a lot of cards. Shouldn't be much for the added time. That one's through, and Ogonko collects it, picks up the ball in front of Delap. Yeah, Denise is repeating her prediction from earlier. Max able to collect that one on the header. No, left it for Longman, and he's going to search but can't find anybody forward. Oh, yeah, there was the VAR stop. Thanks, John. Sanchez has it. Smith up there, so he's just going to drag it over to Toshin, and we'll find out in 45 seconds. Long ball. Dangerous. Doyle steps in front. Well done. Chaim advances it on. If that would have got on over his head, it would have been trouble. And giveaway by Rathbone to Garnacho. But they have to curl back, so we're okay. Sam Smith coming back. A flyby past Santos, who collects it. Nito now on the right-hand side. Neto. Up to Achiampong. Neto looking for the entry. Can't get it. Beats his man. Moves it over. Achiampong beating Thomason through the middle. And it's up, and could have done better with that. Doyle, instead of getting forward, he got it back, and it's going to be a free corner for Chelsea right before the half. Remember when they had two-line passes in hockey, and they used to drop the puck behind the blue line in weird locations? Games improve. I'm hoping that offside rule is one of them. I know the time-wasting one is epic. So left-footed in-swinger. Dangerous. Nice ball. High. Near post. Headed away. Arthur was there with a punch. He gets out, and now dancing around is Garnacho. He gets it over to the right-hand side. 8 yards out, looking for another cross. Dobson out there. He's got LOB. Now it's Garnacho. 19 yards. Sliding tackle. Missed. Well done coming out to disrupt, but it's back into the area, and Viner grabs it but can't get the header the right way. 3 minutes of added time. 30 seconds of it gone, and it'll be a corner again from the right-hand side in front of the Tech end. I do like the fact that Wrexham's going to be attacking the Tech end in the second half. It's a dangerous ball off that set piece on the first one. Another one leaves it for Ogonko, and he's able to punch it away. Down, left-footed, blocked. Well done. Can we go on the counter-attack? It's scooped up. Go and try and chase it down. Put your head down, Dolo. Doesn't get there, and instead it's forwarded. The lap with it, 20 yards out. Red jersey sort of scrambling, but it's free, cleared. Well done. Was that Sam Smith with the tackle on that one? It was so. Well done. All the way defensively.
They had numbers.
Yeah, I'm surprised they didn't advance it over to the wing and try and get the opportunity. They went through the middle, and Sam Smith disrupts it, but they've got the ball again here, a minute and a half until we get to the halftime, and Chelsea's starting to lean on us a little bit, but still not finding a way to get cracked in. And there's an opportunity. Nice pass through the middle, and it's stabbed through, but not there. Nice little fancy footwork by Kluworth. Headed back, Smith with it, gets it back to LOB. He needs support. He's curling around, goes to ground. Ref says no, goes to ground a second time, and the second push gets him the foul. Free kick with a minute left from the midfield stripe. Well, you'll always take a header to no header, right? I'm just getting greedy that I was hoping if he could have got something on it, he could have got that out. Maximum effort. Thanks, Rob. Everybody's moving forward for this one. Center backs are forward. Everybody's forward, taking the opportunity as it's just inside the half, and Longman skipped up into the air looking for Max. He gets the header forward. Oh, but it's headed down. Sam Smith now, 18 yards out. Back pass, not enough there. And got to hurry back. Man, Garnacho is quick. Ball is too far. Missed Garnacho, and Longman, who was being outpaced, was able to curl and go and grab it as Garnacho ran ahead of that pass, and we'll collect it. Time almost out. One more melee forward. Dobson has it. Whistle in the mouth, and we go to the half. I've got stuff to do on my end. I don't know if I'll be back for the start of the second half. We'll see what happens here and where the family is at. I'll turn it over to Brendan to get you through the halftime. 1-1. Wrexham, Chelsea, fifth round of the FA Cup. Who would have thunk? We'll be right back. Wow.
I got you. All right. I'm going to check out the stats. See what Flotmog has to say. Give me a moment here. All right, 29% on the possession. Not at all surprising and not at all worrying. That's what we are. That's what we do. We are not concerned. We'll take our shots, push forward, try to hold possession, and make something happen. So, very good. RKO, what's up? So, what else we got? XG 0.16. Wow, is that low? I thought, I guess the ball has to get onto Sam Smith's foot in the box before he falls to count that as an opportunity. But we had 2 shots. They had 4, it says, 1 shot on target each. We had a big chance. No, neither of us had big chances missed. Wow, they have 349 accurate passes, 93% accuracy. We are at 134 for 79%. So obviously they're holding the ball a lot, they're passing a lot. Not particularly productive though. 4 fouls committed each, 2 corners. We already looked at the XG. No hits to the woodwork. They have 3 shots in the box. Doesn't feel like it though. They have all the passing stats. We have all the defensive stats. What do we got for player ranking? Sam Smith 7-4, Doyle 7-3, Dobson 7-1, O'Brien 7-0. So we're doing all the work, running around, and the FOT mobs kind of reflecting that. Then it's mostly Chelsea players. Zach Vinder's in there at 7-6-9. It's Chelsea players down all the way to Thomas and Cleworth and Hagen. Looking good so far. I'm going to see if there are any pictures to look at from the from X. See what's going on. There's a good one after the goal. Just trying to catch up. Oh, Dave Foster finally joining one of our many days. What else do we have here? Yeah, Sam Smith deserves accolades. Great run, perfect pass, but like extremely difficult for his touch to deaden that and still be able to get on it and then not choke and put a shot that the keeper could not get to. You see his outstretched hand, and can't get there. It was a great play. If he could have stayed up in that other one, that great play by Doyle that got him ahead, then we would be in up 2-1. I do not like the play which we gave up a goal. Hyam stayed on his man trying to be physical. Once he didn't have the ball, I wish he had backed off and started giving ground. He didn't. And I don't know why everyone else on the Wrexham side was slow to react to all of that. Put us in a bad space. And it was an unlucky. Good attempt by Thompson to clear it out, but it's the end. Hits Arthur in the end and scores an own goal, essentially. Spats, nice to see you jumping in at halftime. Hopefully you'll bring us some luck in the second half. I thought we looked like the more dangerous team for the majority of it, right? I don't like the hold it up style. I like playing off the front foot and trying to make things happen. And I think there were chances, right? I still think they're going to be. So I think we need to score, though, in the first 10 minutes before they make subs. If we hope to get it to 2-2. Could be 2-1 if they don't make subs, but 2-2 if they do, at least, and then try to win pens. Scott saying that we're fully capable of competing in the Prem. So when we went from League One to the championship, we essentially swapped out our starting lineup, right? Other than Arthur and Max, pretty much everyone was swapped out, largely because Russell Rathbone was hurt. I don't know he would have made the starting lineup either way. Not that he doesn't deserve it now. I just mean I don't know that he would have started there, right? So that was the first time that we made that drastic of a change, because prior to that, we would put players on our team that were equal to the level above, the league above. So we didn't have to keep swapping out as many players. We did last year. I don't know enough about the Premier League to know how many guys we need to swap out. I know that would be pretty difficult to do. I get the feeling that a large majority of our players would shift from being starters to being bench players, and then you'd be acquiring new talent in the Prem. I would imagine at least a good 7 players, 7 starters, something like that. I would think maybe you could get by with some of the other guys, but I don't know. Tell me what you guys think. Hey, they gave Arthur the own goal. That's hilarious. The keeper gets it because he's flat out on the ground and someone drills it off of him. Well, that's did he change to a flat 3-4-3? I don't know. They're kind of all over the place today. They're flexing. They're backing it in, and then they pressure, and the formation kind of changes. I've seen Max way too far up. We've seen Doyle way up. So they're doing lots of different things to try to make stuff happen. I like when we have the defense carry the ball forward because they're unaccounted for, and they're thought of to not be dangerous, and it gives them an opportunity to put on a really good pass. And Doyle's quite capable of that. Max, on occasion, can do the same thing. Santiago, good to see you, sir. Again, all of our late Red Horde fans coming in, hopefully bringing us some luck. Shaun will be back shortly. He is tending to his wife, who is recovering from surgery, and Shaun has her managing the kids while he's doing this stream. So presuming everything's good with her, he will be back. Seeing what else is up on the X here. Any good pictures? Oh, there's a good one here. Joey, they have up in the Macron stand. Thinking that's AI generated, but maybe it's not. Maybe they did something for today's game. John was saying Sunderland's a good model of what it takes. Oh, you know what we can do while waiting? We can go check out the table since we didn't play a game this week. We did Tuesday against Hull, which would be a big game. We can. They're not showing the link for the table here. Let me see. All right. You guys don't want to see me fooling around with that. Give me a second. I'll put my ugly face up, and then I'll move around to try to get the league up for us. Just a moment. Yeah. All right. Table. Wrexham holds its a 3-point lead over Derby now, because obviously Derby won today. So they're within 3. Southampton's still within 4. Watford at 51 points. They're 6 back. Sorry. Hull City is still only 3 points ahead. Ipswich lost today, surprisingly, to Leicester, so they still have a game in hand, but they are only 4 ahead. Sorry about that. Millwall now 8 ahead, and we'll have a game in hand as well. So Hull looks like the team. If we beat Hull on Tuesday, we are a goal difference of +9 and they're +5. So we win that game. We're in 5th. They're in 6th. Unless, of course, Derby wins, because then they would jump them, I believe, right? No, they wouldn't, because there's too much of a gap there. Yeah, so by Tuesday, it could be Wrexham in 5th and Hull in 6th. I still think Southampton's the team we got to worry about out of everyone below us. I think they're the most dangerous to come and jump into the playoffs. And I think Hull, with its current schedule, Millwall, Ipswich, and Wrexham, that's where they can drop points. The rest of the schedule is not too brutal, but the 3 teams around them, I think they're susceptible to. Yeah, I mean, Chelsea didn't look tremendously threatening. A couple of misplays, and it's strange how they're not as aggressive as I would think they would be on those wings. And as usual, they keep exposed. Our right side keeps getting exposed. I don't know if that's because Max is cheating out too much. He's not getting that fast enough. He's not recognizing it, or that maybe right wing back is too far up as well, which puts him in 2-on-1s, puts him in a tough spot. But either way, most teams are making their opportunities from that right side. Kathy asked about the cough allow us to feel it. I think we're pretty close, right? Like, you guys what Leeds can hold? Because my understanding is they have a small stadium. I think if we had the top and we got the 7,000, what does that get us? Somewhere near 18,000, and that seems reasonable for Prem games. You'd like obviously more, but I don't think you want to go much lower than that for a Prem game. I think also, with the Prem money, they'd be thinking to immediately start, at least coming up with the plans for the next stand. My guess is the Lager stand. I'd love to see them do something about the housing right there behind it, and then make that stand pretty sizable. My audio's not doing well, Woody. Sorry about that. I'm moving around too much. It would also seem like if they were allowed to move trees, they could change out the tech end pretty quickly. Players coming out of the field. Yeah, everyone's making their way across. A lot of players are warming up. Keeper's already waiting down the tech end. He's anxious to go. 1-1, yeah. I mean, again, we don't want it to be anyone getting hurt. You want an entertaining game that looks like we belong, and obviously you ideally win, right? And I think we're doing that. These guys are really bundled up there, like it's super cold. What are we looking at temp-wise? Let's see. .46 degrees. It's not too bad. If it's windy, we have the jackets on. Otherwise, they're a little overdue. Oh, he's back.
In charge. And I decided I needed a lager. Oh boy. Well, that was fun. All is well with the household while I soak this one in. So happy about that. Looking at gorgeous Wrexham. It's way more fun because now that you see the cityscape with the drone footage, which is gorgeous to look at over the university, I've been like, been there. I walked down that street. I walked down that street. There's Rathbone over the ball. Left to right for Wrexham, right to left for Chelsea. Or sorry, yeah, right to left for Wrexham, left to right for Chelsea. And we're underway. Grind it out, find a way, get her done. Sanchez just standing over the ball. I didn't get to look around just to see what else was happening. Are we the only game in town right now? Yep. Arsenal's beat Mansfield. Liverpool beat Wolves. And we've got the later game after this one. Man City visiting Newcastle. Sanchez has it again. Pressure on, able to free it up, stabbed all the way around, and Chelsea looks to break, and LOB knocks it out. Chelsea will get a throw in. Long throw. Headed back the other way by us. Are we able to maintain possession? We can't. LOB, 2 men on the ball, but they're able to nick it. And it's going to be a center back collection back to Sanchez. Ball all around their area, but with Chelsea in control. As it's Lavia and Santos with it. Draw it back, and there's the right foot through the middle, and it's right to Doyle on the run. Out to LOB. He stops, trips over the ball. No foul on that one. That was him just sliding on the wrong side of the ball. And Chelsea looking to move it down the pitch. Josh gave us a shout. That's the local pundit doing their thing. Appreciate that from him. All the way through and just a thump down the middle of the pitch. Time didn't start there, Brendan. I'm at 47 minutes and 10 seconds right now. 47:20 coming up in 5, 4, oh, never mind. 3, 2, 1, 47:20. Sanchez with the ball. Smith trying to nick it from him, but it goes to Santos, and it's more center back possession in and around their goal as we've got the high press happening, and it's moved forward, and they're going to get a free kick. Oh, no, nothing on that one. Dobson, I thought, made enough contact, but they say no, and it's Viner through the middle of the pitch. He's got Longman to the right. He's going to grab it 25 yards out. Longman dancing, goes towards the goal line, right foot, and that goes straight out, and we'll take a corner from the right-hand side. That feels like a time to have one of these. Necessary. We got gas happening everywhere. Come on. Medanilla with another super chat. Thank you, my friend. Right foot, headed down. Medinilla, I won't be doing U.S. matches unless I play Canada. Longman back in, headed and straight up over top. Opportunity there for Mr. Clueworth, but he just got under it and lifted it up over the bar. That was a bit of a chance, although you'd have to think Sanchez, if it was on net, maybe would have got to that one. But he was onside. Smith would have been offside if it got to him. But yeah, Canadians here, so... I don't know if we get bored over the summer, Brendan. Do we look at doing some World Cup matches, and you can do those damn Yankees, and I can do the Canuckistanis?
Sure.
Turnover. Wales, if they end up making it, they'd have their first game in Toronto against Canada if they can beat Bosnia and whoever comes out of the other side, potentially the Italians or the Northern Irish. That would be fun to watch for sure. Cheering against Kiefer Moore and Danny Ward. Who else is on the Welsh team? Broadhead. Oh, the summer matches. Oh, probably. I've done them all the way through. That one got deflected forward by LOB. Bit of a muffin on it. Shout out for Curacao, smallest country ever to make it, as it's still kicked around at the back. 5 minutes in and nothing coming forward from Chelsea. We've had a header and we've had an LOB muffin cannon. Gotta love the fact that we're still going after it. As that long ball puts, well done. 18-yard box. Now Delap with it, taking on his man. He's being grabbed. It comes free, loose. Trouble, left shot right off the head of Hyam, who's standing there in the middle. Couldn't go anywhere else but off of his noggin. And it gets cleared as Chelsea putting the pressure on. Up forward, Garnacho dancing around Longman. Rathbone, nutmegs him, and he's all the way through. Right foot scooped, heavy, straight out. Nothing on it. Was that Lavia who tried to serve that up to Neto and didn't get it there?
That's the second one of those. He hasn't been anywhere close.
Sorry, we do follow the MLS just tangentially in the chat. We've got a lot of Vancouverites who are Whitecaps fans. I don't know if there's any other teams that are really followed by the Wrexham fans, but like that substantially. But I don't do the watch-alongs for that. It's pretty much Wrexham only all the time.
Well, we do plenty of other teams in the
neutrals
league
that affect Wrexham in the table. Yeah. Throw in over on the right side for Chelsea. Oh, that didn't sound good. Part-time parenting. Nothing missed. Just a straight center back kickabout the whole time I was gone. So it's Toshin with it now, 18-yard box, and they're moving forward just as I had. There we go. We got an FC Cincinnati fan, LA Galaxy fan. Really, I won't have a problem with it unless somebody says they're a Sounders fan or a Portland fan, really. That's what I was saying. Yeah, John identifying Charlton may put Brum on the beach today. I said if the guillotine hasn't fallen, it's certainly hanging over their neck. Longman with it, looking for options, gets it on, headed forward. LOB trying to chase it down. He's got a long way to go. Sanchez comes all the way out, 25 yards out, and just stabs it forward over to Badia Shill before they get it back. .53rd minute. Subs are going to be fascinating to watch as they come through here. Bad pass forward and a giveaway by Chelsea, and we'll grab the ball, throw in on our left-hand side. Through ball. Ooh, scramble plays. Sam Smith, and they got the wires crossed. Delap, the beneficiary, but he can't get past Hyam, who steps in front of Delap and knocks the ball off his feet. And away we go. Doyle now through the middle. Viner, not the best control in the middle of the pitch. He's looking for options. Right-hand side. Longman, he's going to draw it back. Clueworth up through to Rathbone, who's come back in support. Hyam with it. Dobson through the middle. Rathbone now searching forward. Lots of space. So he's going to run with the ball, take on one man, and pull it forward to Viner, who moves it over. Max is all the way up on the right-hand side, up forward and ahead, and it goes to LOB with a bad first touch, and he's going to give it away, and here comes Delap the other way. Garnacho over on the left-hand side. Two men back, lots of blue jerseys coming on the right-hand side. Garnacho misses.
I was saying before you got back. Oh, I got a kid there. Offside's acceptable. Max is way too far up.
Thank you. Close the door, please. We're not that professional. We still got kids and stuff running around, but that's okay.
Did you hear any of that?
I didn't hear any of that. Sorry.
Max is cheating too far up. They keep exposing that left side. He can't even.
Dangerous, right?
He's so far up.
Yeah. Trip and a free kick there. Delap gets taken down in the middle of the pitch. It's one of those ones where you want him to be that extra out to overlap on that right-hand side, but to see him up past Viner and Dobson and Rathbone might be a little bit too extreme. 65th minute approaching, 10 minutes away. And if you know Wrexham, you know that that's standard substitution time. Be interesting to see what we do to break this one down as it comes forward. Chelsea with it, center back kickabout, just maintaining possession as Dobson challenging his man, but it just ends up going in his needle, going to grab it on the right-hand side. Achimpong from the line gets it blocked by Dobson, and it's going to be thumped forward. Can it get there to Mr. Smith? It bounces just over his head, and Toshin is going to grab it and collect it over to Badiashia. Sar now on the right-hand side, midway up to Neto, recollects it with Thomason pressing. The fans are impressive. The 2, 3, 4. The Declan Swans being sung through the race course. Man, we're trying to distract ourselves. We're covering the MLS. We're covering WWE. Enjoying the match, but is that a sign of being nervous, or are we just waiting to start to clench here in the last whatever minutes of this one? Because it could be more than the 90. Is that forward searching ball for Garnacho too heavy? We'll get a throw in 25 yards away. And the first sub of the match. Chelsea bringing on Mark Guiu. How do I pronounce his last name? Mark Guiu. One appearance. He's played for Sunderland. He's got one start, 7 matches played, 238 minutes only, and he's got one assist in that time period. And so he's subbed on. Still part of the B squad, but with lots of minutes left in that one. That's one window used, and we've got the ball over on the right-hand side. Rathbone pushes it forward, runs forward, and recollects it. LOB not able to get there as there's a collision and looking for a free kick and a foul. Got it there. Couldn't get out of the way. Still there's ground. Toshin with O'Brien running forward, and they just clattered into each other in the middle of the pitch. Heavy challenge. Toshin tried to get to it. O'Brien's right there, and I don't know what Toshin does in that instance, to be completely fair, but it's a free kick, and we'll get that from 40 yards away.
It's too far away to go for goal.
Where does a Yankee Wrexham fan find the lyrics so you can sing along? YouTube's one source, but also there's the Arizona Reds. There we go, right, and it's headed up straight in the air. It was brilliantly left by Doyle to fall for high, but he doesn't get the LOB. Shot on, headed. It comes down loose. Doyle can't turn it from the goal line. Tries to get it, bounces it off of his backside, trying to get a corner. It was a brilliant play, but it didn't go out all the way, and then a heavy touch there, and it'll be a throw-in. We had opportunities, just loose ball, couldn't track it down. Opportunities, but they didn't follow through. I'm trying to find that website.
There's a live watch along that happens in Dorchester in Boston. I'm sure all those people, that whole crew, will be going to New York.
Here it is. I'll put it into the chat for you as soon as I get to it. It's just Sanchez with it. Oh my God, the kids are getting rambunctious, which I don't need trouble here. Shot through, blocked. Viner with the opportunity. Doesn't have a lot of offensive prowess.
Jesus, that's a muffin, man.
Yeah, that's what the stats tell you. It's the first time we've really seen him in a goal-scoring opportunity, but he just kind of tried to throw that into the mess, and it didn't really do much. As Thomason taking on his man towards the goal line, left foot blocked, and it's going to go out for a corner. Just eked out, and we'll take it from the left-hand side. Oh, man, my kids are just banging and crashing all over the place. I'll put this in here. Chants and songs. Some of them are old, but some of them are new. Like check them all out as they try to keep it updated. As Dobson's going to go over to the corner flag. From
our that ball in.
Left-hand side, pull it in, exactly. Right-footed in-swinger, Dobson going to serve this up. Fourth corner of the match. Lucky number 4, right? Right foot flat, near post, headed out, comes out. O'Brien has it. He's going to leave it. Left foot, flicked up into the air. It's going to be there for Dobson to collect. Is he going to let it go out for another corner? It is, and we'll just take a 5th corner. Set piece magic being called on from John. I'm for it. Give it to us. Ball is lined up. 61st minute. Red all lined up in an I formation. 8 yards out. Right foot, flat, delivered, knocked down, left foot, blocked. Show for handball, another potential handball. What was the second one? First one I wasn't sold on, but the second one. And then he falls down. Longman falls down. Now he's chasing Garnacho. It's 3 jerseys and it's red, just running back, trying to get there as it's Garnacho into the area, and it's blocked by Longman, which allows everybody to settle defensively. As Garnacho goes to try and collect it, and he pulls it back, and we dodge a bullet there on the counterattack. Oh, boy, Badia show. The heart rate starting to go up. I'd like to see a replay on that one. Not the first one I didn't think was a handball. The second one I thought was. Could you imagine? Could you imagine? Chelsea with it. Lavia over to the left-hand side. Hato over to Garnacho, 18 yards out, looking for a cross into the box. Longman and Rathbone still there. He can't get it, so he gets it to Lavia, 25 yards out. Spins it out. Achiampong, who's over on the right-hand side. Neto now, all the way over. Thomason on him, looking for a cross, potentially into the box. Dances around 2 people. Left foot, blocked by Dobos, goes screaming it out of nowhere. Came in like a wrecking ball. Blocks that one down, but it's Garnacho who collects it 20 yards. Too long of an extended sniff around the box here. As Hato has it over with Kluwerth on him, and he beats him. Nutmeg curls and gets around him. Trouble into the area, and Max comes back, disrupts, but it's still loose in the box. And what the hell? It just sneaks back, flashes right past the goal line and straight across, and we dodge a bullet. A little bit desperate in defense there. Misses by 3 inches on the right-hand side. Here's the first one. Whoa! That first one might have been a handball. That was a handball. He's sitting there at a 45-degree angle, and it hits him right here. Just handball to me.
Is that a 90?
VAR doesn't jump in. Not enough to overrule. Would have been, if it was called, it would have been held, but if because it wasn't called, they're not going to overturn it. Viner gets stabbed and nothing from the official on that one. 50-50 ball, really. I don't know what you can call on that one. Highlight of my tough week is Shaun singing Miley Cyrus. Sorry, eh? Another window used up by Chelsea. 2 subs coming in. Cucurella is one of them. Cucurella, more of a regular. 22 starts for him. Spanish national. And the other one coming on, Esugo. So, and he's not a regular. How much has he played? Actually, he hasn't played at all. He hasn't played at all, at least in the Prem. Let's see if he's had a cup match. Let me do that after we deal with this battle. As it gets knocked out, it should be a throw-in for us. So we went with 1 regular and 1 newbie. As Esugo, yeah, I don't have him in any cup. He sat on the bench for a match, but he hasn't had a cup match yet. Or a Premier League match. Thrown in first minutes for Esugo then. Viner looking to advance it forward. Headed out, and we'll get a throw in 45 yards away. Get back to the chat here after the subs. 65th minute. And there it is. Right on time. Moore and Windass. A shift by Sam Smith. Round of applause, sir. Well done. 2 real good opportunities. One he cashes in. The other one he slipped and fell, but a long, gorgeous pass from Doyle on both of them. And the first one pots it just onside. And Rathbone off as well, and I don't see who's on for Rathbone. Who just... Oh, I see. Sorry, it was Windass coming in for Rathbone. Sam Smith for Moore. Sorry, I thought there might have been 3 subs there. So once again, Rathbone and Smith off for Windass and Moore. Throw in for Chelsea halfway, and Kiefer Moore gets to bang the lead out of the legs and chase down the ball, trying to get to Sanchez. No luck before it gets spun over. LOB gets an interception, 18 yards, looking for a cross. Up, Kiefer Moore just over his head, and it comes down loose. Daubo's not there to collect it. It's Cucurello. I thought he was a defense. Oh, no, that's not Cucurello. And LOB steals another one. Tries to draw it into Moore and can't get it. It'll be a throw in, and Thomason's going to grab it. Thrown in quickly. Dobson's got the space. Knocks it down. Couldn't get it through. Could Windass, and it's a giveaway. Neto's got it. But guess who? LOB, that's 3 balls in the last 2 minutes.
So we need him stealing it, not shooting it.
More. Well, looking, LOB chasing it on. He's got a body. It's a 50-50 ball. Ref lets him play. It's advancing on. Thomason looking for a cross. Kiefer Moore can't get there. Far post. Just snuck past, knocked out as Longman was standing there waiting. And it was Cucurello who gets over there and gets knocked out. I love the non-call on that. Just 2 bodies fighting for the ball. Achiampong goes down easy. And Thomason stays on his feet, gets the cross all the way over, just misses Kiefer Moore and Cucurello off of his right leg and bounces off. And Longman couldn't get to it. And we'll take a corner from the right-hand side. We're in this thing. We are in this thing. Headed out into empty space. Dobson's going to get there. Cucurello chasing him down. Dobson gets there first. He's going to just curl back and get it to Longman, who's got it at the halfway line. DeAndre wants Cucurello to drop his hair routine. Long ball forward. Doyle on the run. Lots of open space. Left field, left-hand side. Cross. curling, didn't curl enough as Moore was chasing and goes to Sanchez. We are sniffing around this thing. Spetsno saying exactly what to think. Proud of this team. Good account of themselves is all I wanted for in this match, and there has been a good account of ourselves. We're the more threatening team right now. Knock on wood and do all the magic things and whatever superstition works for you. I'll even bring this out and like do the Native American smudge. Try and get some good mojo going here. Knocked out. Deandra's got the envy. Chiampong with it, throw in 35 yards away from their half. It goes too far and gets returned right back to him. And it's Santos. Left-hand side. Paddy Ishil advances it forward. Cucurella beat his man. Max gets caught up a little bit too high, but able to get back and recover. And there's Cucurella, bangs it, and Max knocks it out for header. He got back then, even though he got caught a little bit, Brendan. There were two others today. Liverpool beat Mansfield. I believe that's what it was. Anyway, Mansfield's out. And then you've got Newcastle and Man City that's going to follow us. And then 4 games tomorrow or 3 games tomorrow and 1 on Monday. Yeah, we each had our own time slot. Neto had it. It's now bouncing around. Chased on by Dobson. Played all the way back. The press is on by Moores. Toshin gets it to Sanchez. Moore is there, draws it back. It's clicked over, and Chelsea playing catch dangerously along the center backs, but they do a good job and advance the ball forward as it's Achiampong coming back in support. Advance forward. Thomason got beat. Neto curls and goes. It's 4-on-4 moving forward. Somebody has to step up on Neto. He's just going to run all the way forward. Disrupts him. Max a little lazy on the clear, and now we're thrown off again, and it's blocked, and that'll go for a corner as it gets spun out on the left-hand side. Guru with the opportunity there. Arsenal beat Mansfield. Newcastle has Man City. And then yesterday you had Liverpool beat whoever Liverpool beat. But right now, we're the only show in town. All the championship matches have ended today. Hull City loses. Birmingham loses. Southampton. They'll play later on, so they're not playing today. Millwall, unfortunately, by beating Hull City, helped us out and hurt us. Ipswich Town drew against Leicester, and here it is, left-footed outswinger from the left-hand side. It's knocked down. Cucurella's going to grab it, 20-yard box. He's going to flip it back to the left-hand side to try and get an entry in. Lots of blue and lots of red still in the box as it's moved forward. Right foot. Ogonkwo right into the mitts. He's going to throw over top and find Doyle on the run, and he collects it on the throw in 45 yards away from goal. Doyle, lots of space, lots of blue back. Not right now, bud. We'll talk to you in a second here. Let me just find this. This is going to go in the back of the net. Can we wait? Thanks, man. Bounced off ahead. Dobson has it over to Cleworth. It gets up in the air. Dobson with it. O'Brien. Oh, Joey. Trying to get the Joey Jones magic going. Windass has it. Longman, right-hand side. Windass knocks it back. Dobson, he's going to go in a full recycle all the way back to Heim, who spins it over to the left-hand side to Doyle. That's Doyle. He's going to kick it forward. Lewis O'Brien collects it back to Doyle. Up to Moore. He's got to pass it. He gives it to Doyle. He doesn't. He keeps it over to the edge of the area. It's now through. Doyle tries to back heel it, but it can't, and Cucurella is going to grab it. And I'm going to hit the pause button here and see what's going on. Get it while I'm talking. Just wait for me. Over to the right-hand side. Chelsea's got it. Neto with it up to the area. Thomason on him. Cross, and it just hits the side netting. Nothing really that dangerous or threatening, but it looked good. Looked glorious. And there you go. Is that all you needed?
I need this. I can.
Yeah? Okay, there you go, bud. Ogonko gets us back underway. Flipped up, long ball. Keep for more, can't get to it. Headed back. Badiashile gets it back to Sanchez.
Chelsea comfortable just holding the ball.
They are so. Mickey Thomas, center your screen. Lots of possession, but not a lot threatening. And there's RKO, liking the patience. And we've got possession. Thomason scoops it over to the left-hand side. Dobson in the middle of the pitch. He's got Longman over on the right. He gives it over to him. It was the only option available, and now it's 18 yards, looking for a cross. Far post, keeper's there, and Sanchez steps out in front of him and collects it. Well done by Sanchez reading that one, because if he doesn't read that in the back of the net, because Moore was the only person who could have got that one.
John's right, Spets. Chelsea played Hull and then
a
lower level team.
Matt Dell, thank you. Appreciate it. Go Reds. Opportunity there. And it's going to get knocked out, and that should be our throw in, and it is on the right-hand side, 18 yards out. Viner, long throw. I mean, I know you're playing a Prem team, and they defend this stuff all the time, and we've got another sub here. Nathan Broadhead making an appearance, 75th minute, right on schedule, 65 minutes, 75 minutes. And Viner's not going to do the long throw because he's going to slide out, and that's interesting because I guess, do we bring LOB back now and Broadhead moves forward? It's got to be the option. A little bit of class, Nathan. That's all we're looking for. A moment in time. Score one of those goals we'll be looking at on the highlights for years and years and years.
When he carries it up from the midfield, he's super dangerous.
Dangerous, yep. And we've got the ball. Doyle, left-hand side. Thomason has it. He's going to push it through the middle. Broadhead gets first touches and just brings it back to Doyle, and we'll recycle again as the press comes forward. Support from Dobson. Back to Doyle as we're going backwards a little bit. And it's now knocked down. Is that going to spin out? It does. And so we'll get a throw in deep, 18 yards away from our own goal. Shagging all the shape. Dobson with it, middle of the pitch, lots of space. He's trying to run it forward, plays it up. Got it to Windass. Windass up to Longman. Cucurella comes out and takes him on. He's had two men standing in front of him, so it's a curl back to Cleworth, and now it's pushed forward nicely. Well done. And it's Windass, lot face, right-hand side, 18 yard. There's a cross. It was looking for Broadhead coming in late. It's cleared out, and it's a corner for us. This is Wrexham press. Like, we are the better club right now. Searching to find something here. 14 minutes to go, plus added time. And if still 1-1, we'll go to extra time. No golden goal in this one. And then potentially shootouts if nothing changes. LOB, left-footed in-swinger, right-hand side in front of the tech end. 6 yards out, dangerous, misses everybody. And it goes straight out, and we should get a corner on the other side as it just deflected off of the head. Hey. Find something. Give me some magic. Kudos to the Wrexham fans. Full voice. Dobson's going to take this left-hand side, right-footed in-swinger. We're shagging all the shape. Dobson, one hand up. Here comes the service. Right foot, flat ball. Comes all the way out. Right foot. Shot! Scores! Check for onside. Doyle's claiming it, and I'm hoping he didn't touch it because I think he was offside. But if that came off of Thomason's foot, it's a goal. Yeah, VAR makes me nervous every single time. 안녕하세요, BMW. Goal! Chawasa, BMW. Thank you. Holy crap, we are potentially up 2-1 as we've got an FA Cup knockoff being carried around in the back of the stadium. There are, oh my God, says Rob McElhaney. Oh my God, he repeats it again. Not hard to read lips. I want to see a replay. We're up, but give me the replay. Doyle heading back to the line. I thought that he was off. Let me see where he's at. It comes all the way back. Oh no, he's on. He's on. He's on. Windass pumped it, and it hit him in the back of the leg. That was that a shot pass from Windass? Aiming for the sticks right in front? Doyle! Get that man a contract. That's a goal. That's not offside. That's a goal.
That was a hell of a 10 and a great kick by Windass.
Right? Found the spot. It's on the board. 2-1. Hold! So what we're all screaming now. Gabalok, vamos, Wrexham. And I won't say the rest. Si se puede? I don't know if I got that right. Not a Spanish speaker. I can do the Korean. Oh, Chania. Long time no see, my friend. Thanks for coming. Well, I'll take another goal. 10 minutes to see this one through. Pucker it up. Squeeze this, whatever you need to squeeze. Let's get into it. Medinilla with the present. Thank you so much with another super chat. And the Chelsea manager just calm, staring at the eye. Doesn't even give a flying. He's trying to figure out what to do here. Do they go for it? Do they go for it? Who's selling the 50-50 Chelsea Wrexham scarf? I know a scarf. I know it's a FA Cup match and it's crazy that we're playing Chelsea, but you just don't do it. We belong, so don't make it a novelty. Cucurella with the ball over to the left-hand side. Garnacho taking on Longman, 18 yards out, looking for options, draws it back. That's going to be Santos, scoops it over. It's now forward. Delap with it, 18 yards into the area, gets past Hyam, cross, stabbed away by Doyle. He's everywhere. He's everything. Holy jumping Jesus, and we're back into the box. Don't play so well that you end up getting transferred away from us because everybody wants Callum Doyle, but like do everything else. RKO made his kids cry. I love that. Are you passionate? I neglect my children and make them cry as that's interrupted by Dobson. And he couldn't win the battle. Now it's dangerous. Right in front of the area. Stab there. Scores back at the net. Fuck me. That's a goal. Jesus. 2-2. 2-2. A giveaway and an unfortunate turnover. And it is roofed. Roofed. A mistake gets punished. Was that Achiampong? That was a goal. Just Dobson with the turnover. Couldn't get it. Santos grabs it. Flicks it on forward. Thomason can't get the ball. It squeezes between him and Doyle and Achiampong right there. One shot, right foot, roof job, bins. Forget about it. 2-2. Missed the man, but did Thomason. Missed the ball, did Thomason. And couldn't get there, and that's just a nice goal. That's Chelsea quality. They, out of nowhere, they find it 2-2. The push continues. The push continues, lads. We've been the better club. No reason to give it up now. They hit with their counter punch, and now we go back and flip it the other way. And also, welcome to the club, Swiss guy. Nice to have you here, joining as a member.
The two mistakes we've made on goals is we keep going for the body instead of the ball, and then they slide out of it, and then they've got possession, and we're out of place.
Here they come on the run, scrambling back. Left-hand side, Garnacho with an 18-yard box. He's going to flip it far post. Thomas in there with the header, but it doesn't go all the way out, and Ogonko goes and collects it. And I think he took a boot, and the ref is going to blow it down. Exactly. I won't read that one. It's an expletive, and I like it. I don't know how you end up having any problem with Ogonko jumping up in the air and grabbing that one. They're saying he got a leap in the back of the head. Well, he got undercut. Goes up and claims ball. Guyu. 2-2, no good. It was Guyo he got in the back of the head RKO, but yes. But you can't fault him for it. He's got to go up and get ball. You don't like it, don't undercut the man. Oh, nice pass forward. Thomason into space. 18-yard box shot. Oh, big save. Headed back. Oh, just misses to the left-hand side. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Sanchez with the epic save, diving from left to right, and the ball comes free, and it's headed and misses the net with the keeper on the deck scrambling. Yeah, that wouldn't have gone in anyway. But the header, was that Windass? Why did he go to the left side and not the right side? Oh, he'll be sleeping and dreaming about that one and trying to replay that in his head as he had the right-hand side of the net wide open, and he went back to the left. Subs from Chelsea. Is that Delap? Ooh, there's lots of bodies here coming in. Here comes the cavalry. Starters in Paris starting to make their way on.
All right, at the very least for the Pens.
Delap and Achiampong are out. And in is Pedro and Gusto. Pedro's had... Well, that's one Pedro. He hasn't started yet. And I missed the second one. That's Doyle. He's dancing around. Am I on FA Cup? I'm on FA Cup, not Premier League. That's why. Let me get back to it here as I keep an eye on things. Runs through broadhead towards the 18-yard box. Up to Moore. 9 yards away. Left foot. Misses to the far post. Did that touch anything? I don't think it did. I think it's going for a goal kick. Bugger. Juan Pedro. Yao Pedro. 2,144 minutes, 25 starts out of 29. That's one of the subs. This is his first time making an appearance in the FA Cup. And the other one coming on is Malo Gusto. Gusto, 18 starts, 1,651 minutes. And is this his first showing in the FA? It is. He's been on the bench but never had to been called into action. But they are now, and that's because Wrexham has been a thing, and hopefully they can continue and find a ways. It's Cucurello drawing it back. Chelsea moving forward. Windass out trying to get on him, and that's Pedro who moves it forward, and now it's a battle. Longman up against Garnacho. He goes to ground. Max is there, and he's going to clear it, and I think that hit a blue body on the way out. It should be our throw, and it is. There's Longman on the deck. Running out of gas are some of our guys, and we've got, just a reminder, Barney's on the wing, but we don't have Cabore. Could end up seeing Mr. Barnett make an appearance and running down the right-hand side because Longman looks absolutely gassed. Doyle collects. Up to Thomason. Gets the recollect from a forward ball. Couldn't catch Moore, and it's now missed, and it's a turnover. Chelsea's got it. Moore trying to recover and re-grab, and it's advanced down the line. Moore collects it. Well done. Beats Neto, and we eke out a possession as Dobson has it and spins it back to Hyam. 3 minutes plus the added time, and then in extra time, and then into added time. Cleworth back. We're going to settle it down and build forward. How's everybody's heart doing? How good is this? And if Denise is right, she's called this already. So we'll throw that out there. And Denise has had magic all season long. I'll go with her option, her selection. This one's going to be fun. It's been fun. How good has this game been? Advanced forward. Danger, the pace there. Wow. Advanced all the way forward by Pedro, and he finds Garnacho 9 yards out. Max is on him. Lots of blue. Cucurella lets it fly. Left foot. Woodwork. Rang it off the post. Just how fast can they get threatening? Is Garnacho far post wide open, and it skips it too far, and we'll get a goal kick. Yikes. Yikes. My heart is like, what are you doing to me, owner? RKO can hear it in his ears, because that was a left footer by Neto right off the woodwork. Lucky indeed. I don't know if it's bad. I don't know if you fault him for the kick off the shoulder. Cleared off of him. I don't know if he could have got to that. And the top bins, that was just a really good shot. He'll have time to prove himself. Dobson's going to collect it just on our side of half. Long ball, searching for Kiefer Moore. It's over towards the corner, and I don't know if Moore's going to get to it. It's probably going to roll out for a throw-in, and it's grabbed there for a Chelsea throw 2 yards away from their goal. From the tippity top of the top, Wensley, and it ain't over yet. We got time to.
Do we need to get shooters in the game for the Pens or what?
It's tough because you don't know who's really good from the spot, right? That's opportunity here. Broadhead, opportunity, 18 yards, and that touch too heavy. And Cucurella able to knock it the other way, and Garnacho's now going to try and beat Max, who gets his foot on the ball and slows it down. But now we've lost another man, and there's a foul, and that's going to be a yellow card as Garnacho. Oh, stop with the fucking flops. Like, I'd give him a yellow for the simulation on this one. Like, that's disgusting. It's going to be a yellow. Give him a yellow. That's fine. And the yellow is out. They're asking for a red. He's not free and clear. It's not vicious. It's not. And Garnacho needs a yellow for the simulation on the ground. Like, just go over and tell him, I'm giving the yellow card so you can get up now, you big panty waste. Like, he did a good solid 4 or 5 rolls on that one. And I'm sorry, if you're hurt, you're not rolling on the ground like that. Is it a foul? Absolutely. Absolutely. But that one shows a little high. Got him in the knees. But I think you give yellow because, they're actually going to make him have a look at VAR red card challenge. Yeah, red card challenge. Shit. Dobson's out with a red. 6 minutes of added time. We were, 30 seconds in, and now it's going to be hold on and try and get it. Depends. Down a man. That's the only option we've got. Yeah, they're giving him a red. VAR into the pocket. It's a red card. Shit. Well, now the game just changes because now it's 30 minutes of pucker up and try to defend, clear the ball, and get to penalty kicks. And that's what we've got. And if you can get a counterattack that's going, then fine. Should give yellow card to Garnacho for the fucking rolling on the ground. Okay, well, I'll go and get it later, but I'm busy here, man. Can I give you a hug and you go back?
Can I see you?
Can you be good luck?
Uh-huh.
Thank you.
What the
So 3 minutes probably by the time we get out. So we're going to be looking for this to get to 99th minutes just to get it into added time. Down a man is Wrexham. George Dobson off. And the pressure is on. Park the bus against a team that's been dangerous coming after us and hope that you can find something going forward. Late subs to bring in your best penalty guys and penalty kick people, and that's basically where you're at. You're looking at Arthur Ogonkwo to end up finding something as it's over to the right-hand side. Neto, 10 yards out. He's looking for options. Scooped forward. Lots of red jerseys in the boxes. They're just 18, 20 yards out, and Neto's going to slide it over. Can't find it. Gets it over to the right-hand side. Gusto. He gets the return pass. He's looking to cross it in. Finds Cucurella, who's into the area. Back to Neto. Dangerous right here. Gonkwo comes out and collects it. Woo. Woo.
Okay, so Giants final.
We dodged one bullet. Ogonkwo looking to waste some time. Right foot down the lane. You can't kick that, bud.
We need
And here they come again. Gusto with it. Neto, right-hand side. Neto looking for options. Still with the ball, 25 yards out. Brings it back. Santos draws it over to the left-hand side. Badashil, Garnacho, he's being booed. Longman on him. He's beat him. Cross back pass. Knocked out. Goal kick. Goal kick. Nope, you can't touch that.
Why?
Because that's what takes my voice to everybody. And so if you touch it, they're all going to hear you making noisies. A little bit deflated with the red card and how it transpired, but we're still in this thing and we've got time.
Is it mandatory
yeah.
that Longman wears cement shoes? Because
Well, I think he's just gassed. Can you go and play with Spencer for a little bit? You can't touch that.
Can I tell him something?
More, he just heads it on. No option. Was looking over at Windass potentially to go for a run, but everybody playing it safe. It's going to be Cucurello's. We get a minute left. We probably got 3.5 left on the added time, maybe even 4 left, and then we'll get into extra time here. As Moore trying to deflect it, steal it, can't do it. It's advanced forward, and Max is going to be there and just lift it back the other way. You're going to have to go, buddy. Sorry, I love you. You want to go and watch with your brother on TV downstairs? No, it's old. Cucurella, left-hand side. 35 yards out. Draws it back. Asugo. All the way to the right-hand side. Neto now 18 yards out. He's got Thomason on him, looking for options. Left foot, headed back up in the air. Moore's going to try and grab it. Knocks it down, but turns it over. The ball is loose. Neto comes up with it. Knocked over. Neto, 4 yards out. Headed down, cleared out, and well done by Thomason to be able to get the scoop on that one and clear it out. Quick throw in. 2-3 minutes added extra ball comes in. It's crossed over. Cleared. It's just going to be like this for 30 minutes, and that's all we can do. And hopefully not wait for the inevitable, but be able to hold on and get it to Pens. Counter attack. O'Brien. Windass. Score now. Put it to bed. You got Broadhead. Through ball. Broadhead. 18 yards, 9 yards. Dancing. Left foot. Cross. And it's collected and maintained and not even out for a corner. Bugger me. Get back, Red. Get back. Thomas gives it away. LOB draws it back. Doyle, he's going to stab it forward. Left there. Windass. Kiefer Moore. Come on, find it. Max Kluworth, right footer. Easy save for Sanchez. Sanchez just reached up and grabbed it. Now it goes the other way. Garnacho with it. We got to scramble back. And well done by Longman. Gaston Goose, and he frames off Garnacho, and it's going to go up for a goal kick, and we probably have another 1.5 minutes left here of added time. Just, he thumped it. He got pace out of it. The only challenge was he put it right on target and hit Sanchez in the breadbasket. But, I mean, you'll take – that's Chris identifying. You'll take that effort, right? You'll take that thump. He had the pace. It wasn't a muffin. It just didn't have it up. Moore can't get to it. Goes out. Going to be a throw in here. Fans on it for looking for the whistle. Cucurella down. We've probably got another 30, 45 seconds left before we'll end up looking for a whistle. And that's turned over. Change the script. Kluworth waiting for some support to come up, and he's going to end up getting tackled. Battle, scramble, loose ball, comes free. Chelsea collects it, and here they come the other way. You got to move back. Garnacho, he's over there taking on Hyam into the area, stabbed loose, and it's Thomason who grabs it, and he's going to kick it out, but not all the way out, and we've still got danger as it goes for a throw in over on the right-hand side, taken quickly by Neto. They want to get it underway. Moved over left-hand side. One last chance for Chelsea, and it's blocked, and the whistle should be coming soon. But if they let us go, that's good for us. Broadhead advances it. Man, surprised we're still going to go. Another final attack for Chelsea before the end of the extra time, and there's the whistle. And we will go to extra time, down a man, 30 minutes, 2 15-minute halves. Hold on, pucker up, and we'll figure it out. Brendan, what's your thoughts?
Exciting, but yeah, we had chances. It just seems like we could have won this thing.
Yeah. At least we didn't get clobbered. Yeah, I still think we're in this, Deandra. I mean, it'd be a great script to have the red card and have it turn to penalty kicks and we find it. It'd be hilarious. So I'm there for it if we can have it. I just hope this isn't waiting for the inevitable. I'm going to go check on the kids because I have a little one who's causing havoc, and so I just need to go and check on him. Thanks for subbing, brother. Appreciate
No problem. All right, I will do the stats. We can see what the regular time looked like. So we had 32% on the possession, 1.33. So we did what we do in the second half. We turned that XG around. They only had 0.7. We had 15 total shots. We had 2 more than them. We had 4 on target. They only had 3. Of course, they have all the accurate passes still, 673. That's just a massive number compared to 267 for us. We had 8 corners, which was something we felt we needed, thinking that we could score off the set pieces. We did on one of them, not directly, but after a play, the windtoss to Doyle redirect was good. A lot of good, tight, in-close shots there. 9 shots in the box by both teams. Again, we had all the XG numbers. They had all the passing numbers. We had all the defensive numbers. When you look at individual player stats, we're looking at Callum Doyle at 8.6. That is nice. O'Brien 7.9. Sam Smith 7.7. Thomason 7.2. They had Viner at 7.1, which was a little surprising. And Windoss at 6.9. So there it is, 2-2, going to 15, 15, and then Pence. That's a long way to go. Long way to go. Give me a second. I'm going to go back and look, see what's left on the bench here. All right, so we're looking at, we still have Ward, Scar, Brunt, Barney, Keeler, Dunn, Rodriguez. That's all the subs we have. Not sure, maybe you guys know 2 15-minute things. Do we get to keep our window? Is that gone? Is there any window allowed? How many subs can you run?
We get 1 extra window, 6 window when it goes into added time, but we've only used 2 of them. So I mean, we can bring out everybody we want, really. But I don't know, who do you bring in? I mean, other than Barney on the right hand side, because Longman's just gassed. I can see that. I can see late subs with Rodriguez, maybe Keeler Dunn coming in for subs. Can you see DKD coming in here at all?
Gassed. Max looks gassed. Maybe bring on Brunt.
Brunt, and then you have to you swapping Doyle over to the other side?
No, he played. That's where he played. He played right side.
Oh, he played
Mansfield, didn't he?
Brunt plays on in Doyle's spot. So
he
are you moving Doyle over?
But when he played,
I see what you're saying.
I believe he played on the right.
Oh, speaking of the devil, Barney's out. Barney's out.
Yeah, Longman was definitely done.
Let's get Ryan Barnett with the game winner. Or even more likely the crazy header to Kiefer, or the crazy cross to Kiefer Moore out of nowhere. So we're gonna go towards the cop for the first half. 15 minutes each way. We are going left to right, Chelsea right to left, and we're back underway as it goes all the way back. And that's just thump from Ogonkwo goes all the way forward. And collected there from Sanchez. Where am I? What's going on? Toshin. Barnett on, Longman off. That's the only sub. I don't see any others coming on for anybody else. Garnacho with it, left-hand side. Dances around on Barney towards the center. Sorry, I missed that, Brendan.
Does that count as a window?
Yep. Oh, I had it on and just missed. I actually don't know between added time and extra time. I think it does. That's 1 minute gone. We're just going to sit here and count our way through this, are we? Get the first 15 out of the way. Headed down, Chelsea looking to go and collect the ball. Garnacho frees it up, and Cucurella has it left-hand side, draws it back, and it's Badia's shield. Jesus. Jesus. Sorry, guys. Right-hand side, Chelsea with it, cutting towards 20 yards out, put into the box. Hyam, single foot clear. Moore has it, collects it, knocks it down. Windass. Not a lot of red jerseys forward. It's Windass and Moore trying to do magic, and Moore mishit that one, got it off the heel, and just gave it away. Badia Shield collects it, and now it's in the feet of Santos. Cucurella Santos across the halfway line. We're going to start feeling like Count Dracula from Sesame Street. Two minutes gone. As that one gets knocked down by Thomason, it's going to be a throw in here. Oh, God. Toshin. Santos. Cucurella. Back to Badia Shield. You guys can kick it about all you want back here, lads. We're okay with this. Santos. Right-hand side. 18 yards, 16 yards, 9 yards. Looking, and then it gets knocked down. He's able to maintain possession, and it's a battle below the wing there. And that was Gusto and Thomason in a battle as they're now the center backs all the way up 25, 30 yards away. This is Badia Shield, gets it over to Toshin, and it's going to go all the way over to Gusto. Or Pedro, sorry. Gets it forward. Right foot, 18-yard box. Misses, and that'll be a goal kick as he misses everything by a solid 10 feet to the left-hand side, and we will take that. Longman in a battle, not able to get to it, and busted us open, but LOB able to get back there on a desperate stab. Red cards are not competition specific, so that would count in the EFL. And the serious foul play is 3 games that he's going to be out for. So he gets a chance to heal his wrist, and now it's going to be Viner and, well, who's going to be in the back with him, I guess. Opportunity there, muffin shot. Santos just sort of loops that one forward, and it's collected as 4 minutes gone. I'm going to annoy everybody with that, aren't I? Broadhead dancing, but a little bit too excited, and he ends up drawing that one out, and it's going to be a throw in 35 yards. So that's the type of stuff that you need to do, is confidence to be able to keep the ball at feet and run with it if you're going to break it down when you're down a man. Unfortunately, it just didn't work there. And now it's Cucurella over on the left-hand side, 35 yards out and advancing forward. Cucurella, sorry. And Pedro advances it forward, 18 yards, scooped far post, headed on. Doesn't go up over Garnacho with it. He's going to scoop it across. There it is, left foot. Oh, it's stopped on the line. How did that one not go in? Is Guyo didn't get enough. Gua, Mark? I don't care. It doesn't matter. Man, that one was horrible. He should have buried that one. He's got it, left foot, and it bangs off of two legs and just stops in the middle of the pitch for Ogonko to grab it. And we're at 5 minutes. No, EFL Cups don't count, but the A Cup ones do. I'm pretty sure. Holland, 2 other matches because of the nature of the bat. It's a serious foul play, so 3 matches. They were already without one of their best players, and is it Cook? Can't remember off the top of my head. But anyway, Garnacho over with it. Right foot, not going to take it. Going to defer Santos with it. Swung all the way over to the other side. That's got to be Gusto. He moves it forward. Estugo wide open. Did that go in? It's a goal. Yeah, Delap wide open. Or sorry, Garnacho. He's not really celebrating. He's looking whether he's offside. But it looks like it just came off the back post so fast that it looked, I wondered if it hit the post. So unless he's offside, no luck there. Just the inevitable happened. 3-2. Yeah, he's way onside. The ball came so far off the back post that I thought maybe it hit the woodwork. But in any event, not a lot that can be done now. I mean, we got 15 minutes plus whatever's left here, 8. So you're looking at 23 minutes down a man against Chelsea to go after it. Yeah. Well, here's an opportunity. Maybe. Barney chasing it down, trying to beat his man, and it's going to go for a throw in, and we'll take that 18 yards out. So the lads ain't going to give up. Don't stick a fork in them. But man, this feels like you're climbing Everest, doesn't it? Windass advances it forward. More if he's onside. Cross back pass. Collected by Sanchez and punched back. I'm not even going to criticize, though. When you're down a man, you're going to end up having gaps, and they just keep coming forward. I said it kind of felt like the inevitable. I kept counting it out, hoping that would work. But you can't. Premier League squad who's now busted out a couple of starters. Garnacho wide open on the left. Well, I would take Pens if we can get there, but we got to find a way to a team that's eked out possession with an added man, and now you've got to chase it down even more. I guess you could bring in subs to try and bring in Keeler Dunn and Rodriguez now and really push forward, because what do we care if they score 3, 4, 5, 6 against us, and just line up the attackers and try and get some creativity going. But maybe you do that for the second half as you just decide to go for it and give the guy some jump and say, hey, write a script. But it's a heavy ask. I mean, yeah, that's true. Yeah, but as it is, it's 18 yards out. Stabbed away, and they'll just go and collect it. I don't know. I can't really criticize it. I mean, I think Garnacho should have got a yellow for the simulation, even though he did get fouled. The problem that I have is he got him up around the knees, like just right below the knee. If he goes in there, and I think what the ref said is he made an attempt at the ball and got him around the ankle, so that's why he gave him a yellow. And as it turns out, that's not. Derry going to make a run out for Chelsea. Neto is going to slide out. So resting their men is that the exhausted windows for them? 1, 2, 3, 4. No, they still got extra because of the added time. O'Brien. We've got the ball. We're just trying to find a way to break out as it's Doyle sliding it over. We're going the wrong way, but press is on. Nice little play there, and we've got some interplay, and there's a long ball through the middle of the pitch. Cucurella comes out and grabs it. Kluwerth, he's going to scoop it forward, and now we've got an opportunity. Barnett, he's got Moore. Serve it to him. Moore spinning. We needed one more red kit, and Broadhead couldn't get up there. Free kick. Thomason having words now with the team. What a waste of space this kid is. Yellow card coming. Cheap being the shout. Yellow card coming out for Thomason. Oh, he stepped on his toe. He didn't get him in the ankle. Yeah, I got him on the foot. It's not high. It's a yellow card. Moving on. Four-ish minutes left here in the first half of extra time. We'll get a throw in here on our side of the halfway line as Derry knocks that out and gets a rouse of cheers. Be interesting for the young man getting out and getting the business now from the crowd for being a baby. Doyle with it. Nice little pass over to LOB into some space as he beat three men, knocked over. Broadhead's with it. He's got to do some work, and he gets it back to Doyle. Doyle's got Thomason. Instead, he's going to push it forward. He gets blocked, thrown straight up in the air, and Moore's going to knock it down, and it can't get collected. Chelsea on the way. Right-hand side. Red kit coming back. 18-yard box. Derry with it. Knocks it back. Gusto. Far post. Too far? Will it stay on for Garnacho? It does. Garnacho getting boos from the Wrexham faithful as he knocks it down and draws it back. Right-hand side. Derry with it. Back to Toshin. Toshin's going to go to Paddy Ashida. 2 minutes plus added time in the first half of the extras. Kick about in the midfield. Sorry? Well, no, we're gonna go another 15. So we've got 17, 18 minutes for a thing. I'm wondering at the half whether you make some subs and you bring in Rodriguez and just make it offensive and just roll the dice, because it's like pulling your net at the end of a hockey game, right? Or pulling your goalie at the end of the hockey game. Who cares if they score 2 or 3 because you're trying to collect yourself defensively and you just don't have it? Fine, but why not go for it? Broadhead, well done with the ball, little drag to himself, gets it to Windass, and now it's recycled back, and Hyam's got it. Max was looking the wrong way, so he gives it back to Hyam, and now it's up to Kluwerth, and Hyam's going to recollect and get it to Kluwerth again. He's going to recycle back to Ogonkwo, and we're having to work our balls off just to get it out past the 20-yard box, 18-yard box. There's a nice long ball forward, but only 2 red kit forward. It's 2 on 8, but we can do it. No, we can't. Need something from like Broadhead or a Barney freeing up and getting a crossover to Kiefer or can do some back in the air. It's really the only options we've got right now is what do we get? A minute of extra time, 2 because of the goal, yellow card in the goal, maybe 2 minutes. And then they'll blow it down, have a breather, and we'll go the other way. Oh, Thaddeus Shield with it. Two minutes from the Tannoy. Played all the way back to Sanchez. Moore on the run. Not going to be able to get there and disrupt, and it's back to Sanchez, and it's just going to be center back kickabout. It's tough to ask guys after 100 and some minutes to go up there and put the effort in running around to try and free up the ball, but that's what you're asking for. Through ball, looking for Cucurella all the way forward, left foot, right foot. Nice stab in there from Hyman. It's free, and Max pushes it out. Would have liked to see Max try. I mean, we're down 1, so hold on to it for a little bit. Well, I said 3 minutes of added time. And then we go again. Thaddeus Shield moves it forward. Going to be a free kick. Pedro flop. They'll take a crack from here. Probably enough to end the first half. This Cucurella guy cries a lot, doesn't he? In the ref's ears. If he doesn't have a armband on, why is he talking to you? Yeah. He caught him. Garnacho, the Argentinian international. Gonna do a right footer. Here it is. Bang. Straight over. Did Arthur touch that? Yeah, it was touched over. Corner over on the left-hand side. Garnacho, right-footed in-swinger from the left-hand side. Headed back out. Oh, it doesn't go out. And Garnacho's got it. 4 yards, looking for a shot. All the way straight across. It's a loose ball. Go on the counter, boys. Go on the counter, boys. 4 red jerseys blasting up on 5, 6, 7 coming the other way. But can we find some magic? They're streaking. Looking for options. Kiefer Moore, left-footed, and it gets blocked, and it's going to go out for a throw, and that's going to be the whistle. Half time of extra time, and we go 15 minutes again. The Argentinian middle finger crybaby is what I call Garnacho. Been a fun day, but a frustrating day, and that's the only way I can end up trying to draw anything from this. A reminder, we're back at it with the women tomorrow. Deandra and Brendan going to cover the Butte Energy FAW Cup semifinal, our 3rd in a row against Cardiff City, who they got to be pissed. Like, I think if I'm Cardiff City, they got to be coming out at shot out like a cannon after they lost in penalties in the Adran Trophy final to lose hardware. And then they hosted Wrexham in a league match and got spanked 3-1 and thoroughly beat. QPR in Middlesbrough is going tomorrow at 9:30 in the morning. And then there's a whole bunch of Tuesday games. Obviously, Hull City coming to see us. You got Millwall and Derby County playing. That'll be a big game. Bristol City, I think they're potentially on the beach. Preston potentially on the beach. Birmingham QPR potentially on the beach. But this is all narrowing down. And then you've got Southampton visiting West Brom. So Millwall, Derby County, Ipswich visiting Stoke, West Brom hosting Southampton, Wrexham hosting Hull City. There will be movement at the top, and hopefully we're able to hang on as you see Lewis Brunt. It's nice to see him get himself out there. Well done by Parky to give him some minutes as we. Nice to have him back. He saw smiles as Doyle comes out, and well done to Mr. Doyle. Doyle rules. He has ruled. Callum Doyle, 8.4 on the FOD
man
stats.
Around that long, so
I'm surprised we didn't make a little bit more of a push than that. I would have liked to have seen
Keeler
somebody coming in late, but yeah, Keeler Dunn and or Rodriguez or somebody coming in. Why do we need go 4 in the back and move one of the wingers up forward and have a real crack at it and see what happens, right? I mean, do we care if they
moving the ball forward? He can move forward.
Sanchez with it. 14 minutes to come up with nonsense, and we can have some fun with it. It's been a good day. It's just the anticlimactic and inevitable goal after a red card by Dobson coming back and tackling Garnacho, who rolled on the ground like he was involved in a highway accident. Brunt into Derry. Oh, and Parky's giving it to the Chelsea coach. And they're like, I don't know what to say. Center back kick about minutes or just seconds are just ticking away. And I'm just hoping for an opportunity here. They're going to deliver it down. Do we get an opportunity? Oh, the giveaway from us. That was a bonehead play by Chelsea, and they couldn't get it to Derry. And now potentially we've got an opportunity. At least we've got the ball at our feet. Manager taking a walk and a sit down, frustrated with that one. That made no sense to just give us the ball, but let's hurt him with it. Let's do a thing. Brunt with it. He's looking for options and openings. Doesn't have anything. He goes back to Chaim. Chaim's going to go around Ogonko. He's going to thump it. Got blocked and stabbed down, and now we've given up possession. Ogonko goes again. Too far. Come on. Come on. Like, why are we just giving the ball away and thumping it down? I realize that you're asking for a monumental challenge here and a monumental effort to do something crazy against a Premier, but you can't just give the ball away, right? Garnacho.
You might as well just hand it to the other team.
Yeah, it's just that made no sense. And now they're just doing the kick about, well, we sit defensively, and 7 minutes left.
Yeah, I think Spets did it. 14 minutes of flopping.
Oh, sorry, I have 11 minutes. Sorry, I got my math wrong. It wasn't 14 minutes of flopping and raging, but now it's more. Fans are into it, still trying to get him pulled through. Derry with it, 20 yards out. Takes the pass back, and Derry's on the give and go. It gets stabbed down, but we don't get possession. Still loose into the area. Ogonko, now go with it. 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 Counter. Make him chase after it. O'Brien. Too slow, O'Brien. Moore leaves it for Broadhead, who's on the run. 3-on-3, 4-on-3. We might have numbers here. Barney, find Kiefer Moore's head and do a thing, Barnett. Taken down in the box is Kiefer Moore. Can I get a VAR check on that, please? Free kick given, playing advantage. Oh, they're saying it was outside the penalty area. Go and do a VAR check and make sure whether that was in the area or not. That was in the area, I think. I don't. But I'll say it was. My first blush as he went down, I was like, I don't know if there's enough in it for a foul. No, it happened outside. Shoulder check. Right into Moore from Gusto. And so we'll take it. And that's in a bad spot.
How's that not a card?
Well, it should have been at least a yellow, yeah. Broadhead, Windass. Windass says, Broadhead, go out of the way. Channeling Mickey Thomas, and we show him on the screen.
It's just Broadhead.
Oh, Joey Jones. Oh, let's do it. Massive wall lining up. This would be some sort of wonder kick to be able to. You'll need a worldie here, but stranger things have happened. That was a peel back block, right? The crackback. In hockey, the reverse hit. Garnacho laying on the deck. Whole bunch there. Right footer up over top. That was just, it was too close. Like, you would have to do some sort of special. I actually think that the play there was to actually look for something. Open it up with a play over to Broadhead to leave it there, but then up over top. And now we got 9 minutes plus a couple of added times. And Santos did get a yellow card for that shoulder barge on Moore. He's lucky it wasn't 2 yards, so 1 yard further in, because that would have been a pen. Well done by Kiefer trying to get that one forward. Now there's a battle in the midfield. 9 minutes left. Yeah, he did get a yellow. It just came up on my screen. I thought it was Gusto who did the foul, but they said it was Santos when it popped up here. But anyways. Davis Keeler done on for Max, and this is what I would have done. Yeah, you go 4 in the back, move the wingers back, and now you've got an extra body up front. Maybe even just keep 2 in the back and push everybody forward. Who the hell cares? Keeler done on for Max. Can he do something special in the last 8 minutes? Not expected, but we'll hope as we've eked out a possession, and Windass has it, and he's going to scoop it up, looking for Moore, who's on the run. He's going to get a touch in the corner of the box, looking for support. Broadhead with it. Where's the rest of the red kit? And it's stabbed out for a throw-in. How did we only get 3 red jerseys down there that whole way through? Anyway, it's thrown in quickly, and it's over to Windass up against the goal line, 3 yards out, taking on his man, draws it over. Thomason, 18 yards out, looking to cross it in, stabbed in. LOB with it, draws it back. Keeler done. Stabbed towards the goal line. Thomason looking to get it back. Cross, far post. Can you get up there, header? Just missed. Kiefer Moore. And it's going to be a corner. What the hell? Was that a header that was blocked? Did that off his head and then off of the defender? Gorgeous service from Thomason. Up. Did that go head? It did. Head back. That was looking towards the goal. Off the head and off the right shoulder of Toshin instead of into the back of the net. Set piece magic, please. Kiefer Moore headed down.
Oh!
Scores! Lewis Brunt comes on and makes it 3-3 against the run. And what the hell is going on? Didn't ever stop this Hollywood magic. We all knew it was going to happen. We all knew it was going to happen. It was destined to be. destined. Come on, boys. Mickey Thomas. Oh, my God, he says. How many times have we seen that? Holy. Look for the VAR. No offside. Some more gets it down. Ooh. He's offside. He's offside. He's offside. He's offside. He's offside.
Well, I think he's offside. He's offsides.
Hit a player on the way through.
The ball's already left his head, though, at that point. You got to roll it back into the frame.
Hey, that's a new chant. We haven't heard fuck VAR. Yeah, he's offside. Allow it.
Yeah, roll back one more frame, though. It's already come off Moore's head at that point.
You think so?
Yeah. I think he's still probably off, but
Offside. That's the other question that the announcer just said is, was it going to go into the back of the net anyway? Because it was almost like that pummel, and I'm not going to blame Lewis Brunt for it. You got the opportunity, you put it in the back of the net. But the question that I had is, I thought that had a chance to go in anyway. But no goal. It's 3-2. We're going to have more time. We've got 4, 5, 6, 7 minutes. But
I don't know. That wasn't greedy. There are people that look like they steal a goal. That didn't look like that. You know, but
it just sucks because I think it was going to go in anyway. Ma says that was definitely going in anyway. And see, that's the kicker about it is offside called on that one. Yeah. Just watch it. Was that going in? Oh, I don't know. From that angle, I don't know if it would have gone in. I mean, he has to play it, and it's right there.
No, I don't think so. I think it's going to hit the post at best.
You thought it was? Yeah, I don't think it was going to go in. Originally, I had my doubts, but that last replay that showed it looked like it was going to be wide, if maybe off the post. But and I don't fault Lewis by any stretch. He had to play it. Oh well, let's do it again. Long ball, too heavy, but Keeler Dunn's got some energy, so he's going to chase it off. Three minutes plus added time. Chested down in the middle of the pitch. Broadhead. We're more spry now, if there's some benefit there. O'Brien plays it back. All the way over to Lewis Brunt. Brunt running through the middle. He's got legs, so he's going to use them. Garnacho flopped in the middle of the pitch for no reason. Two and a half minutes plus whatever they have for the VAR remove. So we're looking at, what, 6 minutes here? Yeah, see, that's those handball penalty things now. We've got VAR, and we lose a goal from VAR, and we lose out on a pen from a no VAR, right? Sucks. Is what it is. Cucurella draws it back, and they're just going to take time. Hey, Ma, how are you? Okay, we got the ball. 2 minutes left. Lewis O'Brien in the middle of the pitch, slowing it down, gets it to Window. Or sorry, Broadhead. Broadhead's drawn it back. Swung over to the left-hand side. Thomason, he's got LOB as an outlet. Instead, he puts it towards the middle of the pitch. Keeler Dunn dancing around, drawing over, and there's Broadhead. He's going to beat one man, and away he goes. He's going to slide it forward, and it's off of Moore's back heel. Broadhead, can he slide up? Garnacho lost a boot, and they're going to call Moore, and Moore's going to stand over top of Cucurella and give him the business. And they're going to go head-to-head. Just don't give up a yellow card's fine. Cucurella still on the deck. I'd like to see the replay because, to be fair, my eyes weren't settled on that side. And yeah, take the yellow. Doesn't mean much. Okay, he clattered into him. Hey, we're just starting a rivalry for when we're in the Prem, right? Is that the good news here? Should be a healthy amount of added time. What are we at? 5 or 6 minutes? And that's just kicked out by Sanchez. Thanks for that. No announcement of the added time as of yet. Well, I don't believe so. It wouldn't be Prem history anyway, but I mean, Chelsea was in the second division for a period of time at the same time we were there, so there would have been some matches. I haven't gone to Wrexham AFC archive. We'll bring that up anyways. We try to find something. 5 minutes of added time, so 4 minutes left. Is it's now Moore trying to get to it? Can't. It gets freed up. And do we have a red kit moving forward? We do. Is that Keeler done? Sliding forward, 20 yards out, gets it to Barney. Barney looking for a cross. He's hooked it forward. It's left there. Left foot! Oh, no! Lewis O'Brien. Wide open, trying to peck the corner, and he misses it with a screamer that wide to the left as he was going top bins and couldn't get it there. And Brendan, you're thinking the same thing I am. Anybody on the pitch but LOB to take that, please. Wide open, big wind up. And he misses a foot and a half. Can we go again? How many times can we ring the bell? I was just trying to load it up and then I got distracted. But I don't think any of them would have been since, 79, 80, 81, roundabout there, past meetings. Oh, 82. Last played in the league, and then we had that 3-battle FA Cup where they kept playing replays, so there was 3 of them. But here we go again. Thomason too far forward. It gets knocked out, and we'll take a throw in. 2.5 minutes left. Well done by the ball boy to go quick. Thomason throws it in, and it's Brunt with it now. Left-hand side. Thomason, far post. It's crossed and knocked off a Broadhead. It'll go for a goal kick. Nothing Broadhead. That was unlucky for us. Bugger. 0-0 away. 1-1 after added time in Wrexham. And then they went, hosted the second one too, and we lost 2-1. And then the league, we beat them at home and lost on the road. And that's the three games where Chelsea was in the championship on a low water mark for them and a high water mark for us. And we met all 79 to 82. Moore off the back of his head. Cucurella up forward. Ogonko has it. 2 minutes of time left. LOB plays it forward. Brunt, who's got energy, he's going to go on a run, take on his man. He's going to stab it out to Thomason. Moves it forward, and it went out, and it'll be a Chelsea throw. Too much heat from Mr. Brunt. Love that the fans are into this. I can sit here and wallow a little bit, but this has been an epic performance by the boys in red. Pedro. Oh, absolutely. Pedro is going to go forward and Shu's going to score, and it's 4-3, 4-2. You know what? I'm okay with a little bit of sting as long as they pick it up and the fight back is there. They've punched large. They were the better squad today. And now we get to go in with some confidence that not only can we hang with the Prem, we can hang with the top 6. We can take them out. If it wasn't for missed handballs, millimeters on the thing, and I know all those happen in football matches, but sometimes the better team doesn't win. On today's match, Wrexham was the better team. Have a good one. Thanks, Brent. So the fans keep the chant going, pull them up by the bootstraps, and we'll see Hull City here on Tuesday. Hull City reeling at the moment. The owners giving them a big round of applause. Whistle's probably going to go pretty quick. No reason to let the thing run. Has gone. Has been blown down. An impressive performance despite the result. I will take it. It sucks, but on we go. Brendan, what's your thoughts? Chelsea fan here, didn't deserve to win these. The defenders we have aren't our main starters. It's a disgraceful of a performance. Wrexham fans, be proud of your team. They fought with pride. I appreciate that, Clicks. And that's sort of where we sit with everything is on the day. And yes, I appreciate Chelsea played their B squad -2. But I thought that Wrexham were the better squad. I thought that they deserved to win the game. And you just couldn't get it done. A couple of opportunities. And let's be honest, Chelsea clinical. Maybe that's the difference between the Prem strikers. Like that goal from Achiampong, the second goal, no room, no space, missed frame out by Thomason. Doyle doesn't get over in time, and it's just like 1 foot, right foot, top bins, and it's over. And there's nothing Arthur can do with that. I don't know what else you can do. But it is what it is. No shame. We build, and we're going to be taking on. I mean, every match we play now is the most important match of the season, but you're taking on a Hull City team that has lost 2 in a row. They barely eked out a win against Portsmouth, and I'll be honest, and I watched that game. They looked horrible. Then they lost 1-0 to Ipswich, and then they got buried at home 3-1 by Millwall. They'll be coming out feisty. They know the importance of this one. And if you go to the table and you look at things, we're still in 6th. Despite Derby County with an extra game behind us, and Southampton, they're off because of the FA Cup, so they'll make up their game coming up as soon as well. But we're 3 points back. We need to win by 2 because it's the goal differential is 4, and if we can win by 2, we leapfrog them. But even that, I will take a game in hand and be an equal on points as we go forward. So time to move forward. And yeah, Chelsea were absolute wankers, Prim divas who can't win without VAR. Where was our second handball? And the interesting thing is I thought the first handball wasn't a handball. The same set play, same play into the box. I thought the first one wasn't a handball, but the second one was. We only saw the replay on the first one, and yes, it hit him here on a 45. Maybe not enough for the VAR to go in and say, hey, ref, go over and have a look at it. But if called, it would have held, if it called on the field by the ref. But it is what it was. Down a man, fight throughout. Lewis Brunt gets one taken away by millimeters. What else can you say? So I've got a thumbnail to do. Brendan, anything else you want to add?
No, hopefully women can add to their trophy case tomorrow.
Well, no, that's a semifinal.
Yeah, but I mean, really, you just got to be.
Oh, but that's fair enough. And what you're saying is, if you can get by,
if they win Cardiff, it's a formality in the championship game. But yes,
yeah, you've got Swansea or Cumbrian Celtic who beat Britain Ferry, who beat, how did they get into the semifinals? Who beat Lantwit Fard? I'm not going to, my Welsh is not going to get us there. And they beat Wattsville 19-0 in the first round. So, I mean, I would expect Swansea to take that one in Barrie.
Yeah.
But we'll see what happens with it. And Swansea's not a pushover, to be completely fair.
No, but the Wrexham women are in, they've switched it into another gear. We didn't face Swansea with the firepower we have now. So,
yeah, that's fair comment. Anyway, thanks for everybody for being here. Like buttons down below. Brendan, as always, thanks for being the producer mastermind in all things epic as far as keeping this thing grounded and moving forward. Appreciate the donations and the super chats that were there. If you're still watching and you haven't hit subscribe, go ahead and do that. We're here for all the Wrexham matches, and we might do some World Cup stuff as well. US focus on one end and Canadians focus on the other. Jason's going to be here Friday. Do we play Tuesday and Friday?
Yeah.
Next week? Oh yeah, Swansea. And that one, is anyone going to watch me on Friday? I mean, I hope you do. It'd be nice to have you here, but with the announcement that Rob and Ryan are going to end up doing a broadcast, I'm curious as to how many people are actually going to stick with me. Maybe you'll have the chat and we'll just eavesdrop and listen together. But it'll be fun in any event to listen to Rob and Ryan. I'm hoping we get that in Canada. So they're probably there for the whole week, I guess. They'll go to watch the whole City game, do the thing for Swansea on Friday the 13th. And upwards and onwards as we're getting into the run-in here and things are starting to clarify. Much love and happiness. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Unfortunate, but it is what it is. We move on. The boys did well. And we'll see you tomorrow for the women. Take care.
Up to town.